I only just heard about this show manifesting. You have to forgive me. But at the very least, there will be no interruptions, no confusion, just a hot countdown. Ready and willing to show your face what time it is. I should get this screen nice and sized properly. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Hold on. Getting all of this out of the way.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase.
Do I know that person,
from
man?
Studio Odyssey. I'm Sydney Goodman, here to present today's
Sydney
exciting
Goodman.
lineup of game news.
Yeah, they
along
use her
with
a lot.
Connor Cahoon.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Bandai Namco Entertainment for having us here today with everyone watching online. Now, some of you out there may be familiar with the Summer Showcase, now in its third year, but you may
This guy's really
notice
working a
we're in
different
very
camera.
different setting this year. A very
Let me see
It
here.
is very swanky. We have been transported into this amazing Tokyo meets LA inspired city.
Hurry this shit up, hurry this shit up. Ain't no way I expected the show. Like, I thought coming in here late would give me the opportunity
and
to just
we're ready to reveal our
have them get straight into it.
Sorry about that. I'm
Hello
so
to
excited.
MBN Hedger. Hello to Jay Lee
To
Solus.
start us off, we have a
Khalid,
very first look at a game
or
based on
Khalid,
a massively popular
another
anime
one.
franchise with
Noir and
explosive
End Silent. Here's hoping you guys are good. I'm hoping I'm audible. Give me a second.
Sure to go beyond all expectations. Let's take a look.
So I was turned down to 45. Now I'm up to 100. I'm sorry if it got too loud out of nowhere. Let me turn this up.
From that generation to the next.
All right. We got the crew, the My Hero crew. My Hero Academia. You guys know silhouettes? You guys know what shit looks like? That's right, I am here, bitch. Oh yeah. You know you like the way she fropping. You like the way she fropping. Never mind, bro. So Makini, how you doing, Firebird? I'm watching because I expect a new Katamari Damacy game. That's the only reason I'm here. Just here so I don't get fined. No problem. Detroit Smash. For God's sake. I just don't know if it works for me. Is this like a bunch of them, so it's finally like a real official feeling? Because some of these games been cheap as hell, man.
Slap it on some tongue.
Damn, Caleb, we didn't know. Oh shit! I'm dropping shit. Oh shit! Well, I appreciate it and thank you for that. You did it. Member for 7 months, it says. I'm surprised you guys are even still subscribed. Let's be real. I'm truly finally able to unveil. Y'all heard about a bunch of layoffs happening in the gaming space? That shit crazy. That shit is crazy. They laying niggas off out in these streets. Oh damn, baby, you ain't supposed to lay it off like that. Oh no. I wonder how long, out of courtesy, that I should wait to have like Kyle thoughts on these layoffs, because nobody's ever ready for Kyle thoughts. You know what I'm talking about? The reality that you know, my echo chamber and all of that. All I know. All I know. Perfect Dark canceled, dude. Jesus Christ. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. I don't even know what to say to you with that. I thought they knew what they were doing, right? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look up as many Perfect Dark canceled, like, kind of just, you know, articles or whatever as I can, because the picture I'm gonna be showing everybody is very, very clear. And let me pull that up right now. It's gonna be this picture. You're gonna be seeing this picture a lot. You see, a year ago I said why DEI design means more like gaming layoffs. You know what I used to do? I used to have like these pictures where I would go, oh, fixed, right? For the thumbnail and shit. By the time we reached Joanna Dark, I just started saying no. Like, this is how we feel about this. No. Oh, actually getting calls rolling in. Hell no. Guys, I didn't expect that this showcase would be this bitch talking the whole time. Are we for real? Damn. Blame yourself. It's because you're not donating directly to the Bandai Namco. Just talking for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? But again, oh my god, remember that? Remember when that played? And then she talked for longer than the runtime of the trailer.
How was that for our first announcement, everyone? Are you ready at home to go plus ultra? Sorry for the energy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just so excited. Now, thank you to Miyazaki-san and the development team for bringing their passion to this project.
MBN Hedger says, Eli, yes, it was announced that it was canceled today. Someone has to announce these games, dude. Well, you know, okay. You get announcing. What are we doing? That wasn't announcing the game. Announcing would be like, okay, check this out. These are the announcers, okay? They can set up this thing because they think that's necessary, and that's where. Damn, Yusuf, big money, man.
As long as they don't release a Ridge Racer game, I don't give a fuck about Namco. Another polished Tekken? Nah, thanks. Sayael, let's play Mecha Break together. We are better than that.
Oh yeah.
Much love, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting for that to come out on PlayStation, but I was playing it last night. You already know, man. You already knew I was playing it last night, baby. For 3 whole matches. I went in there and was like, you want some of this walking? I'll be trapping them in a box. That game is so stupid. I can't wait to get bad at it and just get fucked up by a lobby full of tryhards. Y'all do not need to talk this much. If you're putting up the fucking Code Vein trailer, just do it, man. The other guy feels like he took some crack, man. Not cocaine. Not cocaine. Thank you, Yusuf. You are the chosen one, my man. Okay. MBN Hedger says, no, I was talking about Perfect Dark, Kyle. Yeah. Alex Darko, Game Awards even dropped Sydney. She's still pretty hot. Keely gay for Kojima. Well, everybody about to be gay for Kojima. I'm starting to understand Death Stranding, bro. And it's not fun for me as it is now, but I know that when I unlock everything and can have my fun with the sandbox of the world, that it will be fun. And I guess that's my separation, is niggas like me trying to play Death Stranding like GTA, where I just want to be able to skydive and fucking skateboard and shit like that through the world, you know what I'm saying? Hoverboard and all of that. Zip line and shit. Want to take the ramp, go flying through the air and stuff. That's the fun of it, man. You get a car, drive real fast, drive off a cliff, run over some people. You want to drive on the sidewalk in the GTA. What's complicated about that? It's a damn video game. Virtual simulation. What are you going to do? Well, is this a crime? Drive on digital sidewalk a crime? Video game, no. That bastard want to run over people. And it's just a little bit of therapy. It's not like we're trying to do some real life. What the fuck? Y'all trying to take all of the buzz out the alcohol. What are we doing? What are we doing here, guys? He ate her. He ate her. He ground that bitch up and smoked her. Oh my god. He's gonna be even more energetic than before. He smoked that bitch. She was wearing a red dress. I know she was there. Did I get caught up in the simulation? We are not seeing a next fucking trailer for Patapon, dude. Again? You don't need to do this. Okay. No longer than a 30-second trailer for this, man. You guys are insane. Good. Good. Okay, 15-second trailer even. Perfect. Oh my god. How many announcers do you need?
I'm so excited to be here.
The funny part is this one is so chunky that she actually does have titty meat that you went out of your way to what is, you know, this is how you might dress a puppet. You see that? The out, oh my man, hurry this shit up. What does this have to do with video games? We don't need to hear all of this. Wow. Anyway, so let's talk about these gaming layoffs, baby. You know, it isn't just the Fable people. It's the Forza people. It's the Forza people. So let me play this clip for you in case you forgot that. This was me jumping into Forza Motorsports where they had all the hearing aids and the pronouns.
She was in a war, you know.
And then
Clean off.
and then she didn't have like limbs. I don't have limbs. Forza said, "Oh, you like a car game? Well, in our game, that's progressive. I mean, look, why don't you choose your fucking hearing aid, your prosthetic arm, your pronoun? You choose your pronoun? Choose your pronoun." So a year ago, I made this video. It says why DEI design means more gaming layoffs, and in the video, I had a little excerpt from a Simpsons episode where there's a cat in a wheelchair, and maybe you've seen some of the things going on in gaming lately, so you know like why the activism is so just like you want to disable Pride Month, will you buy our game now? They care about you, they love you, they kiss, oh, we love you, diverse people of color. You guys are gay, right? You guys are gay, right? Yeah, that's why you want to hear people talking about Patapon for 3 hours. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't know that gaming showcases felt the need to pad out a certain amount of time to the point where what you're doing is unveiling a Patapon game. This is a game that could run on a PSP, which means that this is a game that can run on a phone. And it needs like a carpet rolled out. It needs a big discussion, dude. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like how could this Kyle guy have seen any of this shit coming? You know what it is? It's that my eyes work. And you know what it also is? A lot of people, when they come and they comment on my shit, they've got me confused with somebody that gives a shit what they think. You know what I'm saying? Especially when half of them don't know the difference between man and woman. I need to articulate this as clearly as possible. What they, them, or the pronoun pushing defense shill squadron thinks woke is irrelevant. They can keep using air quotes. They can keep pulling a Mudahar going, what does woke even mean? You know what I mean? You know, the problem really is what the majority of people that are funding the thing that you need to be successful, what they think woke is, that's what matters. That's what matters. What you think doesn't matter as much as you think it does. What the majority of heterosexual niggas like, and what people don't get when they talk to Kyle is, why he gotta talk like that? Why he gotta, oh, you know, he sounds crazy, bitch. I'm representing a faction of people. You don't need to understand us. Can you understand what no means? Do you know that no means no? That's a crazy, if I was a woman, if I was going to identify as a woman for a minute, it'd be some rape shit out here, wouldn't it be? You don't know what the fuck no mean, nigga? You don't know what no mean? Remember, I told you, all I needed to do was start putting fixed on things to piss people off because y'all couldn't help yourself. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that for real? Anyway, I reached the point I just start saying, no, bro. Fuck the fix. You know they fixed Siri face because she was ugly? I think it was the act ma'am who was insinuating people must be gay if they don't like beasting Siri face with her ugly, uncanny ass. Something wrong with your eyes, so you've resorted in your inclusion to start referring to people as gay. Nigga, we agree, and we could all be gay together. We got to be a certain level of gay to be on the internet. You're giving a shit and typing all of this. You gay, man. We all gay. We on the internet. thinking people give a shit about our thought. We don't have big titties. We ain't a female. Why the fuck should anybody care about what we have to say? You know what I mean? And half of y'all got lucky on the internet, putting out some cringe, being some bitch that's talking about something that people like. So a lot of people are blowing smoke up your ass, and you think that what you have to say is relevant more so than the money, nigga. The money talks. The money talks, and the bullshit walks. So what you think is woke? Damn, man. I'm sorry, y'all thought that shit mattered, bro. What I think woke is, what I'm not gonna pay for, what I got an issue is, you know, Paul Tassi referred to us as those guys when he was talking about how people are gonna make a big deal out of Dragon Age. Yeah, we gonna make a big deal out of it, but not a big enough deal for it to be profitable. That's not the kind of deal we were going to make. The type of deal we were going to make out of shit should have resulted in y'all shutting the fuck up. But these people think that they can dunk on people. Think that they got something to say. You know what I'm saying? I think you got something to say. Brother, this is not what I started up this motherfucking stream to look at, dude. Like straight handheld Game Boy ass games. Fuck a duck, man. Am I saying a game like this can't be phenomenal? No. It's just you start up a show because you have something to show, not because we're doing whatever this is, man. So forgive me for injecting my cathartic kind of, oh man, they shut down another game studio. Oh boy. Fucking hell, man. Y'all did not see that coming. I guess. I saw it coming. What's the picture I'm gonna use? Let me get this picture on a button, actually. How did I see this a month? How is this a year out, man? Isn't that weird? That's so weird. How did I see it a year out? What? Huh? So you think they're gonna do well with this Lara Croft thing? Dude. No way. You let what happen, bro? Anyway. Wow. Animation. I wonder how well Yote does, man. You know what I'm talking about? A little bit of activism splashed right on up in there. So Equable Sword says, what's happening now, Kyle? This. It's the gameplay you've been looking for. Just kidding. Thank God they don't have a white man in this game. That should be offensive. So we can have a girl and a fish nigga. It's gonna be girls and aliens. Girls, aliens, and black people. And a motherfucker in a wheelchair. And an Asian in a wheelchair. Girls, like animal motherfuckers, and black people. And an Asian girl in a wheelchair. And she's got vitiligo. And let her tell you about her genders. This summer we are Inclusion, the video game, fighting for a world of peace. And climate change bad and protect the animals. Oh my God, kill me. That's crazy. Oh man, it just keeps going too. I came from a kingdom that was destroyed because people didn't care about the environment or some shit. You're like, oh God, man. Y'all let the writers come in and do what? They did what? Oh man. And they wouldn't have had any legs to stand on if the furries weren't keeping them afloat with some of this bullshit. I'll buy that. Oh, they'll buy it and never play it. You ever think about how like 1 million people bought Inzoi? Because it's all about appeal. It's all about like somebody going, yeah, I'll buy that, sure. Don't need to play it. That's the Steam economy, man. Steam really illuminated. You need to be appealing enough to buy, even if people don't want to try you. Get. You know what it is? It's perfect. It's perfect because I simply said no. Up until now, I was saying fixed. I'm going to fix it. Fixed. But then I just started saying no. You know why? It's really effective, right? They don't need to take this for an answer. You know people like that in your life. I know people like that in my life. They don't take no for an answer. But you know what? It looks good later. It looks good later when you said no and they said, we're doing it. Okay, you're doing it. Oh my God, look. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, the wheels are coming off that, but what the fuck you mean a Death Note game? Oh, and then they move weird pieces, so you know it's back to this bullshit again. Didn't we do this already? Please, God, what are we doing? This was like the most corny, weirdo game. If any of you played it, so weird, so corny and weird. Make a real Death Note game. I know that sounds weird, but maybe people loved this. Ugh, everything gotta look like this. What the hell happened, Bandai? You've got some properties and nobody's allowed to spend money on anything? It's like, it's a monkey paw because you keep thinking, oh God, guys, do something other than a fighting game. And they go, okay, is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? No, that's not what I wanted. Jesus.
Pac-Man is one of the most recognizable characters in
That's some dark makeup, Sydney Goodman. She said dark after I said dark. Dark, dark, dark.
Is coming when Shadow Labyrinth.
It's a different dude. They needed everybody to come out. Oh, he's on behalf of the game, Shadow Labyrinth.
You actually helped us to announce Shadow Labyrinth at the Game Awards last December.
I did. It was a great honor.
How am I seeing so many sponsors for Keeps and everybody's losing their hair? If Keeps worked, wouldn't everybody have a full head of hair to be able to like impress all of the flat-chested bitches they be coming across? You know what I'm saying? Not saying anybody is flat-chested that I'm looking at right now. I'm just saying, man. Goddamn. You really know your Pac lore.
I told you that the Amazon Prime Video secret level Pac-Man episode is a prequel to the events of Shadow Labyrinth, and that Shadow Labyrinth story takes place in an interconnected universe.
Did you hear what he said? He said the secret level episode, and for those who may have forgotten what secret level is, secret level is this like pronoun slop.
And you can eat your enemies.
Pac-Man and I have that in common.
Listen, I'm going to show you a picture representation because I know you guys may have forgotten. Secret level. Here's a great screenshot of one of the Concord characters. You know, one of the black people with dark lipstick, and they're a woman, but here's their armpit hair that they need to show you because that's a thing they need to show you because that's the world you're living in, and they need to show you, and they need to show you that. So secret level made a Concord episode, and they also made a Pac-Man episode, which they're saying was a prequel to what you're going to be doing in here. So everything that Pac-Man was, fuck that. We're just throwing that to the wind because that's what woke is. That's what inclusion is. That's what being an innovative visionary is taking something that's worked for a generation and deciding what this needs to be is something other than what it is. Then people will like it, right? So, like, if Lara Croft is a woman, man, she should be a man. If Pac-Man, you know, he eat the pellets and go hama hama, and then the ghost chase him, and then he eat the big pellet, and then he chase the ghost for a little bit. No. What we really need is nonsense. He says secret level episode is a prequel. Can you imagine if they were supposed to come out at the same time, but they couldn't get it done?
Gameplay?
That's right. Let's jump into it.
Perfect. Well, off the bat, where in the game are we?
Okay, so spoilers. We are deep.
Look at all of those unlocked skills you can get.
The player would have already earned, and we're going to see a boss battle that is really far. So
boss battle of Pac-Man. Let's jump in, guys.
To equip some perks.
Okay, so
perks.
Tell me what I'm looking
Pac-Man got perks.
So I mentioned they're equipable. It's basically you get to customize your loadout. These will enhance your abilities. They're acquired through crafting in the game. And we gave ourselves a little bit more help.
Oh, you're not even Pac-Man. Pac-Man's like a person that... This shit looked cheap, dude. Oh my god. This shit looked like something that, like indie motherfuckers mixed up, bro. And it's like, if you were gonna do this, you should have had it done when the show was coming out. Synergize. Oh, and you can go download this now. This came out late. I know it. I know they couldn't get it together. And now they're screwed.
The G-host, and there's a G-host dropping in right now.
That's right.
But it just looks as cheap. And again, you guys gotta understand, I'm an old head, man. I'm an anime fan that was like, at school watching anime with a DivX watermark on a DVD player. This is a Flash video game from like, holy God, this is a browser Flash game you're looking at, and they couldn't get it together. This is sad.
Super precise to even survive.
Yeah, there's the dodge. I'm seeing red and blue.
That's right. So his face will flash red and blue. If it flashes red, it means you can parry his attack.
Oh my God, this is a Flash game, brother. So, like, it's really sad because, can I tell you something? I bet you they would have sent out a woman or some other kind of dyed hair guy before today. But today they decided, let's send out one of the normal looking ones.
Hold on that point. This is Gaia. So this is basically the power pellet of this game. It makes you super OP.
This is the power pellet. Yeah.
It's time limited. That meter on the top left that just expired was our Gaia.
Okay, and we'll go back to talking about that bottom left hand corner.
Whoa, man.
So how do we increase?
Yo, it's silencing me because the bar is being lowered. The bar is being lowered, bro. It's a Flash game, brother. It's a browser game, brother. I've seen Kingdom Hearts games that might have been developed inside of a month with more Flash than this. You know? You have to understand how easy it is for boys to be excited about something, to find something cool, right? And when you find something that works, the way that our autism works is you can do this forever. You don't need to complicate dinosaurs, you cocksucker. You see, even black people can't get enough of shit like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, nigga. But you gotta come complicate this shit. And this is the stuff that nobody else in this gaming space talks about more than I do, is the fact that when we arrive on something that works, I was saying this yesterday. You see that the gacha games, they put out their revenue recently, and look what's at the top. Genshin. Love and Deep Space is number 2. That's a game popping off for the honeys right now. It's outperforming Pokemon. You want me to say that again? Genshin and Love and Deep Space, 2 games with waifus and husbandos for the girls and the guys, are outperforming Pokemon. What's on here? Wuthering Waves. What's on here? Zenless Zone Zero. And it's not top 10, but the top 11 gacha earners all have 3 of Hoyo's games right now. Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail. All they got to do is put out another thing with jiggly waifu bitches that are pretty and, you know, they're not like, it's not an agenda with a bunch of wheelchair shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to put all this wheelchair shit in your game, talk about add the activists, talking about pronoun and all of this shit, and they will make the motherfucking money. You don't know anybody louder about this shit than I am, because I'm trying to show some people something, and that's cool, right? But at the end of the day, you guys are like resisting what works. People can say all they want about gacha games, about Genshin Impact, even though they've never played it. But it's not a Flash game, is it? It's not a Flash game. And the amount of millions it knocks down monthly. One company about to have worse than Disney power in the gaming space, while you're forcing Nikocado Avocalo and her fat ass and this big-jawed slut on this bullshit that y'all didn't see coming. How come you didn't see it coming, but everybody else did? How the fuck does that happen? How did Big Chud on the block see all of this shit happening forever ago? Well, thank you so much for the fucking Pac-Man that's not Pac-Man reveal. I can't wait to see them unveil Woman the video game starring a man. You understand? Because you're an idiot. You guys are fucking crazy. This shit is flawed conceptually, man. We got pens, though. So you can put that right next to your pride flag on your motherfucking backpack and go sit alone at that table. You know what I'm saying? Some dark-ass lipstick, Sydney Goodman. Some dark eye stuff going on in there. I don't know if this complements your face. Maybe we're hiding age or something. It's just a personal taste. She's not saying she looks weird or anything.
Are you ready to face your child?
Oh, we doing a Little Nightmares thing, and it needs a.
Recently revealed that the highly anticipated
Okay, where's my water, please?
Little Nightmares 3 is launching on October 10th, and a playable demo will be coming to San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh my god!
Look at the latest stage revealed in last week's brand showcase.
Remember, warning. Little Night. Oh. Anyway, Okay, look. Little Nightmares is no longer handled by the people who made Little Nightmares. So let me just look that up so I'll know it in the future. Little Nightmares' spiritual successor. Is it called Iowa State? Hold on, let me look it up. Former Little Nightmares developers working on new spiritual successor. Let me go back to just show you what's up. In case you do care about the, you'd think this is not something that's, like, hard to screw up, you know what I mean? But the problem with these developers is that they're trying to self-insert themselves. They're trying to make it something it's not. We saw a lot of stuff with Disney Pixar just now with Elio. They were trying to make an 11-year-old boy queer. They were going to have him do a fashion show on the beach and have dudes on his wall to imply he was, like, into guys or something. Ugh. Who said bring back the chicken to red? Screw your feelings? Yeah, I like the chunky one. Bring me that chunky one over these other things. She has some stuff in there. She's smuggling something in there. She's smuggling in there. Oh, man. Little Nightmares is inoffensive and a game, I can proudly say, but I do have suspicions and worries if it was previously handled by a group that is no longer screwing with it for some reason. Wonder if it was some kind of hostile thing, the separation, if you will. Hey Kyle, what are your expectations for this showcase? I'm looking for a Katamari game. I'm not gonna get it, but I'm wild like that, so I guess this can just be a fun thing to leave up for anybody who's interested. But it's really all about gaming's layoffs that no one saw coming. You're telling me they laid off those Forza assholes after their fucking woke at? What the hell? That's not passable. You want me to really say something to you? How about I really say something to you? All right, so Don't Nod's this game that came out, right?
Because it's time to party in everybody's golf hot shots. We've got Krista back on stage.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
I'm so excited to be back. And before we start, are you a golf fan, Connor?
I've played. Mini golf.
I think I've seen you play mini golf before.
I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at all.
But fortunately,
really packed in there, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's golf hot shots is a return to form for the long run.
Really packed in, like, ooh. This is probably going to be easily the most fun game in this stupid whole showcase, and it's pathetic. It's crazy that, like, fun is a thing that, like, it seems to not be considered these days. Holy God.
We're gonna pop through some solo mode.
Okay, man. So look, I want to talk about Don't Nod very quickly. I know that seems weird.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, so many. Actually, probably the most in any installment of this game.
Okay, well,
but we're gonna go with our very favorite Pac-Man.
Of course, Pac-Man's in the game. I didn't know Pac-Man played golf.
You can play Pac-Man as an early.
That's so sad that because Pac-Man is whom they own, they're gonna try to put him in everything the way that I guess the Tomb Raider owners are trying to put Laura in everything. Alright, so here it is. This is the developer of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. From what I understand, they've made some Life is Strange games. And following their game's abysmal performance, they were hit with some layoffs. Lost Records developer Don't Nod Montreal lays off an undisclosed number of employees. Now, you may not know the answer to a question like this, but how many employees do you think Don't Nod has? What's this? So you see how that number says something like 500? Right? What's 500? Is 500 a like normal amount of employees, you think? Huh? What do you think? You think 500 is a normal amount of employees? You think Don't Nod does like really well, right? Don't Nod. This is just one woke ass studio. And again, you have to understand that just like with the Dustborn, a lot of this money just exists for these motherfuckers to just make their woke ass game. It doesn't really matter if anybody fucking buys it or not. All right? Because at the end of the day, you keep putting out dog shit. And then when people get fired, it's the whole woke approved shill defense force on the internet is going to say the same tired ass, oh, it doesn't matter how well we do, people still get laid the fuck off. People are not gay. That's why you've never heard of a game called Jusant and Banishers, which made such a splash, it cost these niggas $20 million. You ever heard of this game? Of course you fucking have it, because you're not gay. So you wouldn't want to fucking buy any of this horse shit that looks so fucking boring, by the numbers, like HR's in the room, HR's on deck to help you design these milquetoast, sanitized, sensitive fucking projects that you see all over the place. I'm trying to show you something, because all of these studios are this queer, and there's nothing wrong with that, but your audience isn't queer. So you fired all of the Jamaican Kyles that'd tell you like it is. You fired all of the J.K. Simmons that'd crack the whip at your fucking back, you whining about crunch. Ain't nobody gonna eat the fucking burnt food that doesn't match the order they're looking for. So I wish that I was fucking lying to you. With all the things that I'm desperate to show people. But y'all don't know anybody that are walking around with buttons on a soundboard that are not about making you subscribe and going to be on my Patreon and liking my video. It's the fucking ugly. And I'll crank this shit like a broken record till I'm blue in the fucking face, cause this is what's ruining gaming. This is what's killing gaming. It ain't all the online games in our future. This shit is killing gaming. You let these people up in this motherfucking bitch so they can do this shit to everybody because they triggered, because they insecure. Whatever fucking level you see me try to match on stream, it does not compare to the tiny hat wearing niggas trying to decide that only one type of person should make up a fucking studio. That Stellar Blade is a product of a bygone era, is it, my nigga? Because this seemed like it outperformed all of them PlayStation games. So I'm just saying, bitch. Keep showing me your fucking Flash games. Keep showing me your big jawed bitch. And then be fucking confused. A year later, that the thing that I said in what was a grift, a clickbait thumbnail, right? I said I stopped saying fixed, and I just started saying no. That'd be something you'd understand if it came out of a fucking person, entity identifying as a woman. I'm black, but not the right kind of black, because I'm not sipping the fucking Kool-Aid. Because I know what Jonestown situation y'all niggas headed for. That's why I'm always talking about the layoffs, nigga.
Studios are also killing a lot of careers of PTL that bent to these insane rules in the hopes less woke times BS would come and see a correction.
What the fuck I'm supposed to say, but you got it coming, my nigga? I come into a bitch and I'm looking for some food, and you brought some shit out that's burnt, and it's not even according to my order. And now you're trying to gaslight me into eating it. Oh. Well, we have diverse chefs in the background because we believe it's not all about being trained and being skilled. It's about, like, giving people opportunities. Nigga, I'm paying you. This isn't a fucking charity. What, you gonna gaslight Magneto into taking a helmet off, you fucking queer? You gonna mock me until I start saying, oh no, oh, I give a shit about what the guy who doesn't know the fucking difference between man and a woman thinks. Oh, you fucking losers, dude. And it'll keep fucking happening until you get it. That's what you need to do. Get it. But it's not gonna happen. Because you think that you get it. In your echo chamber, my nigga. Fly away to your butterfly site with all your other fucking kid diddling pussy boys. Because you don't get it. Gaming hard. Appeal even harder. Is it cool? Is it sexy? Is it cute? It's neither of those things. It's what you think is going to work. And that's why you're getting laid the fuck off. And the layoffs ain't gonna stop, player, because as I illustrate so profoundly, it ain't about what you think woke is or is not. It's about what I think is woke. Compulsion games suffering layoffs? Who could have seen that coming? Fable, bitch? Laid off? Who could have seen that coming? And your perfect dark game with your big chin slumped. My thumbnail choice for a year-old video that says YDEI design means more layoffs. I don't know who you think you were making things for, but it wasn't yourself. But you can keep that up if you want more of this shit. How about that? Boring. So we can sit in these game showcases and I can watch a nigga talk for an hour instead of showing anything. You people have nothing to show. So I'll do the showing. And I'll do the telling too. And people will entertain from their bedrooms, and you will manifest 15 nerdrotics. You'll manifest 100 critical drinkers who will have a bigger voice because they're heterosexual and willing to talk about the shit that all the other losers, the shills and the early access seekers may not speak on. They can only speak about. What are we doing? This game looked woke already. It's like you didn't quite know how to... What are you avoiding? Why it looks so weird? You know what I mean? You ever see something you could just tell like the wrong people are involved? It's supposed to be a Gundam game and it looks so... This is supposed to be a Gundam game. Oh no, this is not it, man. Is it the budget, guys? Is it the budget? It's the budget? Godzilla is and that's supposed to be a big reveal. Yo, these games looking like fucking light novel, like they're flash games. Thank you so much, Makini. Thank you so much earlier. I apologize. Musashi.
Is too good for these shows.
A couple of weeks ago, we did a
Makini, you said that the last time, and it's starting to hurt my feelings because it's true. Are you saying that some games are too good to show because they'd upstage the whole rest of the show? So look at Blood of the Dawnwalker. Think of how this is going to look compared to the rest of this game show, where everything else looked like a flash game. And this is going to look like the first real game that they're actually showcasing. No disrespect. It's just going to look real. This is why people are probably pissing their pants over Kojima's Death Stranding, is because it's been a while they walk around in a world that didn't lick ass. You want to know the first time I got impressed playing Death Stranding? The game crashed, and when I tried to boot it back up, it was like instantaneous. I'm on PlayStation Pro, so, you know, this is the kind of experience that I guess, you know, has been waiting to come to console, because like a PC can kind of, you know, make some shit happen in that department if things do go wrong. But, you know, this was the first time I was like, oh, wow, I'm impressed. It started up real fast. Like, it dropped me right back in, almost like I dreamed the crash. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, things should be working that way. I saw a showcase of this game, dude, and the developers were so eager to film stuff. Oh my god. They wanted to make themselves a little documentary. They was walking through a countryside and shit, and, you know, get excited about your game and all of that, but maybe put all of that money into the game, because I don't think I don't think this markets your game. Your developers walking around and having these like contrived kind of just like scripted conversations. No. Yeah, Musashi, I appreciate and thank you. He said, Musashi said, those studios are also killing a lot of careers of people that bent the knee to these insane rules. The journalists are helping too, because they're doubling down on stuff that the players don't want. So when I dealt with Spider-Man 2 and talked about how Brian Inahar was basically vocalizing, he was forced to make clear, you know, he knows the fans don't want this, but he's going to do it anyway. and that this is in fact what the they brought him out again, so they're out here to talk more. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry to talk over this, I guess. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. You guys deserve a lot better, and that's all I'm trying to, like, you know, articulate, because this is, it's just weird. I think it's weird.
As a Dawnwalker, he's caught between two worlds. His goal, to save his family from a vampire lord princess.
The story really changes depending on how you play. We call it a narrative sandbox.
You know? You know what I pump the brakes on? AI. I stopped messing with AI as a courtesy. And I think it's time.
You become a vampire, faster, stronger, with more powerful abilities. But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed. And sometimes
I think it's time to have fun and stop being so nice.
Beta testers.
Thank you for that subscription. I'm aghast. Some of you can find that button. That's supposed to be an invisible button to everybody. Let me show you something funny. Considering. Perfect Dark Level Designer says gamers were a mistake. Attacked them as racist pigs for opposing race swaps. That's what they're passing me. Damn, man. That's crazy how that goes, man. Damn, that's crazy. So y'all got laid off, though? That's crazy. Y'all got what? Y'all got laid off. What? Damn, this man said gamers were a mistake. You said what? Wow.
This is Michael, producer of Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is the latest.
I was supposed to be making video games, and how did you just get so lost? You guys got lost. You know? Jagno Flag says, I hope they stay jobless. You know? Aren't those strong feelings? Is it a strong feeling for Kyle to say, hey, why are you making all these games so specifically, like, crazy in the ugly bitch department? Like, I get your agenda needs you to kind of, like, make it so people find transgenders more palatable or something. You know? You ever think about how Mind's Eye was so woke they couldn't even afford Deborah Wilson? You think Deborah Wilson saw that and was like, no. Anyway. So you come out and you say stuff like, gamers were a mistake. That's right. That's right, you're racist pigs. You know what makes you racist? Not loving Ironheart. If you don't love Catwoman with Halle Berry, you are racist. I know. Yes, I don't know the definition of a woman, but yeah, I'm racist. You ever see somebody say so much and you realize they think what they have to say matters? Damn. I want people to think that about me, because I think everybody thinks that. I think everybody thinks people are talking to them. Like, this has nothing to do with you. I don't know. Like, I feel like I could, and this is a really fucked up thing to say. Not because I'm black, not because I'm talented, not because I'm feeling myself. I just want to make that clear. I just feel like I'm the type of guy that could find a room, find a cave, put my face in the corner and start talking. And before you know it, I'd have a crowd of people around me, championing my points too, arguing me. What the hell are we looking at? What are we looking at?
For motion capture, the team worked with Nadaka Yoshinari, the first Japanese fighter ever to unify both prestigious military.
Why did we see you kicking and punching instead of him? You have him here. What the fuck?
By incorporating Nadaka's movements, the team was able to deliver animations that truly capture the authenticity and impact.
And like, don't you miss when the Japanese would come out and be like entertaining and goofy and weird and silly? Like, if him punching was presented with any levity, I'd have been like, okay, that's hilarious. Like, if he fell over or something, you know, he doesn't need to go that far. But I mean, what is going on? You got like a professional right here. You saying we put the mocap on this guy, and you know what I'm saying? What are we doing?
This character specializes in controlling the fight with his massive reach and powerful heavy-hitting Muay Thai techniques.
It's like CEO energy where you need to like flex like, yeah, I fight. Yeah. Remember for a while Musk was trying to talk about how he was going to fight Zuckerberg? These clowns want attention so damn bad. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm trying to stay out of it, man. I'm trying to stay out of it today. I'm trying to stay out of this shit. Banzai! You know? I promise I'll stay out of it for the sake of the big titty beta testers. You guys lifting your tops are what's really keeping all of our testosterone in check. You know? It's when we start getting all you know, wait a minute, what's going on in my gaming space? Oh, I don't think so. Oh no. Okay, dude. Alright, bro. Damn, bro. We need some characters with some rainbow hair in this bitch.
In this video, we'll introduce the features added to this new downloadable content.
But Kakarot's not even the last one that came out.
When AAA is shown at any showcase, it feels underwhelming and only glazed up by influencers. What's truly getting people hyped is Leakly found outside of the approved mainstream sphere.
Makini, we can't be observing. We can't be observing that everything that we like is already, like, too edgy for them to want to focus on? We can't already be there. We can't already be there. Because remember, here are the things that I've told you that I'm most excited about, and I'm gonna write them down. Now that Mecha Break is out, I'll just write Mecha Break down. I'm excited about Azure Permelia, obviously Grand Theft Auto. I want to play that Simpsons shit in Fortnite because I'm a dork for Simpsons. Silver Palace could be something to look at, but I'm naturally excited about Tides of Annihilation. Chrono Odyssey just came out of shit to bed, but I'm excited about Ananta. I want to see something called Flowtopia, and I want the Hogwarts Legacy sequel. So I put shit like this down, and I know some of them are barring what I might consider so why don't I just put Phantom Blade Zero down here because I'm an asshole. And you know, guys, go ahead and steal this list because you're gonna go ahead and pretend this is maybe what you're interested in too. You saw me play a game like Vindictus because I give a shit about Vindictus Divine Fate. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Mecha Break, Azure Permelia, Grand Theft Auto, Tides of Annihilation, Ananta, Hogwarts Legacy sequel, Flowtopia, Phantom Blade Zero, Silver Palace. I want to play Simpsons Fortnite. But last but not least, because I think this is the biggest game that could come out this year, if it makes this year, and it is called Crimson Desert. So in the interest of a visual representation, ignore sorry, I couldn't space this properly. So Daima coming to Kakarot, yeah, Kakarot. So I hope you enjoy it. So here's just like a little visual representation of what the fuck I'm talking out for the most part. Mecha Break is already out. Chrono Odyssey was a bucket of shit. I will go ahead and slot something else into that. But as I said, Mecha Break, Azure Permelia, Tides of Annihilation, Ananta, Hogwarts Legacy, Flowtopia, Phantom Blade Zero, Silver Palace. I'm interested in the Simpsons Fortnite thing. I'm interested in... Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm interested and this, again, these are, and I hope these kind of clarify to you that I'm a gamer that truly doesn't give a shit about what other people feel. Fortnite has had a Fortnite Festival mode, which is like their Rock Band Guitar Hero mode. The thing that I think that has needed to take it to the next level is what they would call pro vocals, or just the ability to use your microphone and sing vocals along to the song. They're supposed to be working on pro vocals, and recently I've seen that what used to be them releasing a shitload of songs has slowed down to just one song. I am so rude for talking over the show. Here's the Digimon. You already done showing? Guys, I think you guys are crazy, man. You got more of your game to Anyway. So yeah, those are real games as far as you're concerned, and what I'm meant to understand or believe based on what McKinney is saying is that these games are so actual gaming that they just, defy being showcased now? I'm not somebody implying that they need to be shown at every motherfucking game, but I saw Ballad of Antara, I saw Aeon 2, and I was like, if these motherfuckers stick the landing, I'd be interesting. What is sticking the landing? It's exactly what Chrono Odyssey did not do with that beta. All the Chrono Odyssey needed to do was look the way that it was presenting itself in the fucking trailers, and it didn't do that. So that's what, that's where the fuck up is. And that's something that a lot of these other games don't have. They don't show us something that makes me go, oh man, I really want that. You see this Digimon game in front of us? This has it, bro. If you like Digimon, you're in. You're in. But I don't think a lot of games appeal at all. And it's because they look so interchangeable. They look so indistinguishable. They're derivative. There's no defining, there's not even a gimmick. It's just slop. It's just slop. And they don't know how to package it. They don't know how to showcase it. They haven't hired gamers. They've barely hired testers. So that's what you're meant to do. Beta tester. You're meant to come in, pay to test their game. And if enough people pay to test, maybe some things can get fixed. But if enough people don't pay to test, then the minimum viable product remains broken. Sometimes until the project is forgotten. That's the world you living in now, man. And I don't know what's going on in the gaming space where everybody need to be fighting each other and trying to start drama because they're little kids or they watch a lot of wrestling. They got a favorite anime where they the main character or some shit. But all y'all needed to do was focus on exactly the kind of shit that Kyle was talking about, to show people, hey, no, we don't like this, we don't want this, we won't buy this, we won't do this. And a lot of y'all think, oh man, hit it and quit it, that's the way to do it. No. Treat it like a horse of the dead variety. And Michael Jackson, that motherfucker, just beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Show that bitch ugly. I said that's right. It doesn't matter. Lose your job night. Just beat it. Just beat it. Don't you come around, y'all. Don't want to see that face. It better disappear. All of them. That's okay. That's okay. I can do this all day. I can do this all night. And if you make me a martyr by continuing to come at me, at people I know, I'll just forward shit harder, I'll articulate it better, and I'll keep training AI to Kyle so that the heterosexuality will live. You're gonna learn. The harder you push, the harder the pushback is. The smart thing to do would be to shut the fuck up. It's hard to shut the fuck up. It's hard to stop doing all of this. Oh man, how we losing money? I just don't understand. But it's almost like what I've presented, and people don't know it, is like an obituary. You don't know that these bitches are already dead. I'm speaking to you from the future. And that's why some people, when they come in here, they're mad as hell. I always talk about how it's like they got the passion of a time traveler trying to stop Kyle from becoming the dictator, cult leader before it's too late. You know, what do you know that I don't know? Because it seems like I know something y'all don't know. We know something about what we're not going to pay for? You mean calling us sexist and racist and what is it, jihadists and extremists and terrorists and all of this shit wasn't going to work? You know, I'm smacking Dia's titties around, but y'all saying, oh, this dude's an incel. Oh, okay. What happened to the gooner part? Go back to the gooner thing. That makes a lot more sense. She's a gooner too. It's okay when women are gooners, right? It's okay when women out here making some money. What did the games look like again? What were the gacha earners again? What was doing better than Pokemon again? Oh, that's right. It's Love in Deep Space. Not an issue in an otome game for the ladies. But what if I told you that the sexy women, not just of the gay variety, appealed to women as well? What if the girls are part of what makes Genshin Impact, Xenosun Zero, Honkai Star Rail the top 11 earners today? Today. Hoyo's just collecting all that money that you guys are leaving on the table because all you make is that ugly bitch. I don't understand. I decided to only hire people that I know and think would be good for diversity and inclusion in my studio, and now we are all getting fired because we all want to make the ugly woman. I don't understand. I don't understand. We hire Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby Inc. and Kimberly. Kimberly of Sweet Baby Inc. Ooh, Kimberly, Sweet Baby. Ooh, it's okay, nigga. You don't have a job anymore. It's that thing I was trying to warn you about. Does it benefit me to talk about who's gonna be losing their job? You sensitive motherfuckers. You hiring sensitivity consultants? What if I told you the consultation you needed was from Kyle? That's dangerous shit. But maybe, just maybe, you niggas could say all kinds of crazy shit, put woke in quotation marks in air quotes, because nobody knows what we're talking about when we say woke. Couldn't be the performative pandering, couldn't be all that virtue signaling. Wheelchair, 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 vitiligo, 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 surgery scar, okay, big titties, no way. And you gonna lock your fucking profile today because me and my pronouns are being attacked. It is not the thing that I said that was stupid and controversial and provocative. It was the fact that I am a woman. It is the fact that I am transgender. They are coming at me and I am the victim. And we make all of these game characters ugly. And now we are all getting fired. And I just do not understand. But I understand. And I understood a year ago. You ain't the victim. You got all this big shit to talk when you think you got to get the fucking likes on Twitter. Twitter likes gonna pay your bills, bitch? Twitter likes paying your bills, bitch? I don't think so. I don't think what you think matters. I think what the people paying are the one that fucking matter. How you doing? Damn, you okay? Okay, well, how was the weather? I thought you'd have to drive slow because of the weather or something.
Almost I can do something to the windscreen, but it was rough coming back at points. I couldn't sit nothing.
I mean, I just have to replace the
No, remember I have the rental car. Why do you think I went? Right. Yeah, but guess make you say hello to doing your grandmother. Guess do it say in phone, tell him today and birthday. If you're not going to.
Wow.
本作はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、チームにて予約受付中です。皆さんがどんなデジモンと絆を紡いで冒険していくのか、この目で見れる日を心から楽しみにしています。ちなみに私はパタモンを選んで、いずれはゴッドドラモンへ進化させることが確定しています。本日はどうもありがとうございました。
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for that in-depth look. Digimon Story Time Stranger will be launching on October 3rd, 2025. Look out for a playable demo at upcoming events. And that is all for today's presentation.
A lot of fun.
Thank you, Connor, for joining me today, and thank you to all our viewers for joining us as well.
Of course, great work to you as well, Sydney, and to our viewers. And remember, if you're a fan of any of the games that you saw today, be sure to follow any of the Bandai Namco Entertainment social media accounts in your local language to stay up to date on the latest announcements and releases.
We'd love to know what you thought of today's presentation and have provided a survey link if you'd like to help us make our next showcase even better.
Okay, gamers. Well, thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you all next time.
I'm very sorry. I got a call. I apologize. The show's over. Can you call what just happened a show? Guys, I will let whichever among you with the big titties put me in my place right now. You know, whip them out. Let's hear it. Because, yikes. I wasted your time with this showcase. It was wrong. But maybe somebody will find the... You mean your Tales of the Shire Sweet Baby game that you hired the racists to work on isn't gonna work out? That's crazy, bro. The racists. Nigga, the racists. You hired the racists to work on your game, You hired the racists. You hired the racists. You hired the racists to work on your game. Now you're getting shut down. Oh, what a shame. And they got the money up front. And they got the money, ooh. And they got the money up front. Now they got the attitude. Now they in another studio. Niggas about to shut it down. Sensitivity time. All your characters are brown. It cut the music out on me. It was about to go somewhere. Okay. Now your characters are brown. It's pretty good. I couldn't say stuff like that. Sweet Baby was out here talking about, you know those Jewish people? I was like, damn, you better reel that shit in. You better reel all of that. If I said something like that, they would start unsubscribing people on my channel. Did y'all see that last video I was talking about people getting unsubscribed? Pretty good, huh? You guys want to see the picture? You guys want a closer look at YouTube and its shenanigans? I've seen all kind of shenanigans on YouTube over the past decade, right? Some of your comments, man. And it's creepy how far back some of them span, too. My God. Because when I get too many in 1 month, I know it's something to talk about. And again, a lot of people on a lot of channels are probably getting unsubscribed, but not so many are diligent in becoming a member or a patron or a sponsor and then sending a message to me directly somewhere to say, hey, this is happening multiple times. I'm getting unsubscribed. I've started taking pictures. You know what that feels like to a man that's been accused of things that I haven't done, that's needed to understand, like, You know, one of the big reasons there's cameras all over this house? It's because I expect that at some point somebody's going to try something. And I'm going to have to prove that they got shot because they had it coming. That's why we got dash cams. It's because people going to try some bullshit. And we got to prove they had it coming. And when you screenshot something sometimes, it's because you expect they're going to remove it, take it down, switch it up, flip the script, and we are going to have to prove with documentation that these niggas had it coming. So who had it coming when Kyle goes out of his way to say something like, oh, I don't fucking know, bro. A year ago, that quite... And it wasn't a thing that only a couple of people saw. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. What are we doing? I don't know what's going on in the gaming space, but if you people don't listen, then guess what's coming? Reality. So I don't want to bore your whole day. Just say my name and then I'll get out of here. I'll give you guys 10. I'll give you guys 10. Yeah. Yeah. You know the song No Holding Back? No letting go, no holding back. When I'm with you, it's all of that. Optimistic about being your friend, though I make you cry. I'd make you cry. Oh my god. Ruben Salas says, Kyle, did I read that right? For Little Nightmares 3, only deluxe edition pre-orders will get 2 extra chapters? Huh? Brother, what? I don't even know how to pull that up properly. That's scary. Shit, did I close the window with it? Reopen, close tab? Little nightmares, little nightmares, little nightmares, little nightmares. Is this it? Okay. Come on. Come on, bitch. You play it, bitch. You play it, bitch. Deluxe content. 2 additional chapters. There it is. Keen eyes there. Don't know if maybe you saw somebody representing this online, but let's get that nice and bigger and focus on the entertaining part, which seems to be that you will be needing to purchase the deluxe Bing Bong for a costume pack and 2 additional chapters. Yikes. So I guess we can just save these pictures. I'm sorry, it's going down exactly like that, man. Exactly like that, Ruben. Nice catch if you didn't see it online, but either way, thank you for communicating it to me. Wow. Wow. Okay, so, sorry. D-Joka says, Kyle, one of the Trash Taste guys was hosting that shit show. Trash Tastes. I'm not familiar with what that may be. If that's a publication or a YouTube channel or, you know. I'm sorry. OG Plush says, Kyle, the year of the layoffs and uneventful video games. 2025 is going to break records, you know? There was a number floating around that said like over 9,000. I don't necessarily believe all of that shit, but it is something to talk about. I mean, 9,000. You see what I mean? And it's coming from such valuable sources as Tom Warden. My name is Tom Warden. Microsoft is laying off as many as 9,000 employees. Xbox chief Phil Spencer says the company will end or decrease work in certain areas. Oh, you like it, don't you? Microsoft Gaming about to get fucked right in its mouth. Oh, nani? Over 9,000? Who could have seen this coming? Who could have seen this coming? Yeah, who could have seen it coming? Fucking stupid. Netflix Foreign says he lives in Japan, Kyle, and does shit around there. Wow. Congratulations. So here's a screenshot from that one video that I recorded over a year ago, and it has Jason Schreier in it, and he's all like, it's pretty wild that in 2021 a game studio still looks like this. You guys need to look the way I want the game studios to look. And at the bottom, the caption says, diversity is only what I say it is. If the game must be worse so the studio matches my utopian vision, so be it. Ooh-wee, I'm Mr. Poopy Schreier. Ooh-wee. Ooh, look, I actually spelled his name wrong in there. Is that a little bit of respect? I don't have respect for people. Hey, look, it's another screenshot from that one video I made over a year ago that says, why DEI design means more gaming layoffs. And in that image, you can actually see the one bitch that's missing an arm from, from the the World of Warcraft kind of update that was going viral recently. And if you didn't know why that World of Warcraft thing was going viral recently, it's because it was like part of this hilariously woke update where they're putting things in wheelchairs and like it's like you have magic. And it's so fun because as a nerd, you will always have feelings about how they could have made it magic, right? They could have made it high tech. They could have done something cool with it, right? But nope, he's in a chair with wheels floating up off the ground. Got your pronoun game, and she's got her wheelchair Asian pronoun. Pick your activist, bro. Pick your activist. So yeah, Kael's like some sort of harassment bully. Sarcasm. Because what I'm doing is elevating the things people say that they don't need to say. But you know who I think is like super relevant in all of this and letting us know how they get down and what it's all about is the Dustborn developer. Dustborn developer doesn't care that you know that they're government funded and they're just middle fingering all the way. We were saying how we're observing that you're stealing assets and even layouts from Grand Theft Auto, and your idea is to middle finger, is to go, oh, suck my balls, what are you twerp gamers gonna do about it? But you know, all I need to do is take a screenshot and let everybody know how you get down. How you get down. I want to thank you guys for your contributions and your kindness. I should put the Streamlab link up more often so you guys can hook up all of that. I'm going to start getting Grubhub in the middle of the stream because it's feeling like not celebratory time, but I just need to like unwind, like kick it a little bit more, stop, being too intense, because now I can just start showing people all of this shit. Okay? I show you this, I circle the titties because they would never allow titties on that Outlaws abortion. That Star Wars Outlaws hoe. But if it was a drag queen, you better believe it. Breasts and cleavage are okay. On our voyage to getting canceled, the breasts and the cleavage will be okay. And what did that bitch that was God, she said something about like, I'm going to put knitting men in your game. Do you guys remember that? I thought I had a picture of like, let's see. Oh, you know what? I only have this one picture from when Heels versus Babyface was looking at it. Because I need to save like a better picture of that. Copy, paste. Okay, paste. I'm going to say it to you in a very plain way. It's about to get way more Jamaican around here. I'm done pulling punches. I was very kind for a long time, and people decided to excuse my, or mistake my kindness for weakness. I think they just thought I was just going to let it all be whatever it is. I will put knitting men and sexy non-binary people in your video games. You know why I underscore or underline to emphasize sexy non-binary? It's because sexy of any other kind is not okay. But when it's their freak shows, it's completely fine. When it's their pronouns, when it's their activism, when it's their drag queens, they may have cleavage. When it's their transgenders making history, it may be feminine. It may be a wheelchair for you and for me and vitiligo. Can't you see, fat peach? Hairy, black people, dark lipstick, nose piercing, bald woman. And I think it needs to be disliked more than Concord. And then have people go, I don't understand. We did everything right. We did everything right. And what did I say in the last thumbnail for the video? I said, stop noticing. Stop noticing all this creatively bankrupt, boring, pie-in-the-face ass bullshit they trying to show you, bro. What you need to be noticing are the numbers not reflecting the reality they want to push, bro. Is Stellar Blades Eve an unrealistic and unappealing product of a bygone era? Is Halo going to be getting good when you've put nothing but pronouns and Latinx specialists and people focusing on cats, rainbow flattening asses? You literally hired the Concord marketing manager? Could you be more brain damaged? The answer is no. You're busy trying to force something, and I'm calling it the Bella Ramsification of gaming. Whatever you think is too much for these niggas, remember, the bar is going to get lowered. The bar is going to get lowered. The bar is going to get lowered. And you're going to get fired, and you're going to be confused, but you'll be the only one confused because the Chuds saw this coming, because the Chuds knew what they wouldn't pay for. They know what they won't pay for ahead of time, in the same way that a person who's allergic to something isn't going to be ordering it anytime in the foreseeable future, you cock-gobbling retard. But you're not listening, and that's how we get here. Nobody's listening, and that's how we get here. What does it say on Kyle's page? It says, as the only heterosexual journalist, if only you'd listened. You think any of the big shit I'm prophesying has happened yet? No. But when it does, you'll know. But when it does, you'll know. And people will run to me. They will run to me because I've been telling you. You think this is the beginning of the Chud victories? Oh, bro, you know they officially shut down the U.S. aid? You know I officially was hearing about Kotaku and Go Media getting sold? Let me pop that on screen. You see this bullshit? You see this bullshit? Go Media winds down, selling off one of its last sites. This shit's happening today, bro. I bet you Grums... Let me see if Grums or Smash are talking about that. Let me see some of that. Phil Spencer is not retiring. Okay. I don't care about Naughty Dog. And there it is. There it is. Uh-oh. There it is. Kotaku just sold off in a fire sale. Everything must go. Everything must go. Go Media shutting down. Oh my god. How can this be happening? Sora doesn't understand love in Kingdom Hearts. Bro, I was showing some of this the other day. I'm just the wrong person, I guess. I'm just the wrong... After this delusional tweet, I want them to hire her back just so she can get laid off again when Kotaku finishes imploding. Brother, I'm telling you that you could have some of them fighting rats in the street for all the attention that they seek. They want the attention so bad. But they're not going to get it. You're not going to get that attention. Someday, maybe. Maybe you'll get that attention you're looking for, baby. Is my page even, like, safe for work? I'm, like, scrolling down it. This could be dangerous. Oh, my God. It could be fucking dangerous, Kale. Don't do it on stream, baby. You're a danger man. Let's see. This is the kind of thing I want to like direct me. That's what I want to say. This is an article by Stacey Henley of The Gamer. I don't really need to say anything more than that. But as you can see from the headline here, the title says, Mecha Break's character models aren't a victory because nobody cares. And then the first lines are, I haven't played Mecha Break yet, but... Now, whatever you may have to say about the way I cover gaming on my channel, that's all well and good. Oh, well and good it is indeed. But, you know, if they can get away with this, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. Okay? I don't say this like I've ever had anything to explain to anybody or to defend myself with, but this is what's okay. And if it's okay for they, them, it's okay for me. It's okay. So when I see you saying that, like, oh, you know, Sora fucking, you know, what was the one? Let me show you this one, because that was the one that somebody just posted. They posted this and it says, sorry, or Sora doesn't understand love in Kingdom Hearts, and it might be because of compulsory heterosexuality. And then this thing that I have said, Riku being gay is the key to Kingdom Hearts. You'd think that there's nothing but brain damage going on over at The Gamer, right? And the irony of that one article that was basically saying, oh, this is the one I'm showing you, where it's like heterosexuality, mecha break, characters don't matter. They had that same article for Stellar Blades Eve. The identical article. Like, I know you guys are weird, but it's like a fight. It's like a big fight. And if I were to show a picture of their transitioning ass, with the implication being that this is why you hate this so much, because look at you. Like, I'm the monster? This is an article by Stacy Henley. Mecha break character models aren't a victory because nobody cares. Stacy Henley. I haven't played Mecha Break yet. But here's another article by Stacy Henley. Nobody cares about Stellar Blade's character design except you, Stacy Henley. Nigga, what if I told you? What if I told you that if you let these clown ass niggas get away with this shit right here, I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want. That's really it. That's all I'm saying. So before you ever think I'm going crazy, I'm critical, bitch, I could spread my asshole and smear it across a piece of paper and it would seem like I'm crashing out less than the types of entities I'm constantly showing you on these platforms, where they seem to look a specific way working for the gamer, right? Working for Kotaku, right? And they have very specific opinions on things that are of the feminine, like biologically woman presenting kind of like, you know, you're mad about mods making girls pretty. You are mad at a costume that's existed for longer than you've been writing. You are bullying and othering people because they're playing a Hogwarts game. You have problems. We'd love you to sort those problems out before you start indicating what you think is relevant in the other people don't care about this space. You have to say it. You have to keep saying it. Nobody cares. People are getting fired, man. I think somebody cares enough for something to be happening. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a lot of games that represent you, that could help you feel like you are seen in video games. And in fact, it is turning into an obituary. And this is why I would imagine people are mad at me. People mad at Smash JT because he made a list of journalists and the stupid shit that they said, and he put that on a website. People got mad at Kabrutus because he made a list of games that are by Sweet Baby Inc. And a bunch of people hate me on every side of the aisle. I am not interested. This is not a fucking popularity contest for me. I made a nice little list of some of gaming's ugliest women. And as a black man, I guess I'm okay to say the kinds of things that everybody's watching their, you know, fucking brand deals and early access don't want to go too far. But when I look at Tanya from Mortal Kombat in the face, I can tell you plainly, motherfucker, this bitch is worse than a racist caricature. You understand? I've seen toys recalled that are less offensive than what you're putting out in these video games. People come flying at me mad that their stupid video game I'm talking about didn't do as well, and it's like, bro, why didn't you buy it a bunch more times? This thing didn't work out because of you. It's your fault, not me. It's that one picture for Mortal Kombat that I can't stop showing people because this one does something to them. The Mortal Kombat picture has historically done something to people when I show it to them. And it's because it's been around so long. It's because it's been so influential. Jeff Keighley makes up a award category for woke games. It's called Games for Impact. And the irony is they're trying to force their games to have impact when they do not have impact culturally. That's the irony. Maybe you've heard people misuse the word iconic when they're trying to force it because they think they decide what iconic is when the fans are the ones who decide what iconic is. That's the same energy coming out of woke gaming when they're like, ooh, look at these, new and diverse. No. Diversity existed before your pronouns. Serial kill, but the media makes no sound. Sweet Baby can't stop at extortion. Sweet Baby talk about Jew abortion? That's hardcore, Sweet Baby Inc. That shit's hardcore. And here comes Paul Tassi. Gotta fill his mouth full of the dick of defending these racists. Because racism bad when other people do it. But when Sweet Baby do it, it is okay. Allow me to read your comments. Felix says, Lego butts, abort all the Jews? That's okay for you to say? That's okay for you to say? Talking about Jew abortion? For the ADL to come and then defend, talking about how in digital spaces, online games need regulation to address hate and extremism? It is vital for Congress to examine extremist radicalization? What's the radical part? Is the radical part seeing this and saying no? I'm asking a serious question. Because that's what I said. I said no. A year ago, I said no. I said no a year ago. 1 year ago. I said no a year ago. How is this confusing? So I'm done running my mouth, saying the same thing, talking in circles. Forgive me. Love you. I don't get it. But I promise you it'll get worse. I promise you. Carlos says, Kyle, this is another Star Wars Outlaws bullshit. But what I want you to do, and this is like the most important thing that I want to show you here. Okay? Because the titties are always going to be the key. The titties are always going to be the key. This is not okay. It says right here, bam. That's not okay. So this is what's going on through gaming, and in the same way you can see all of the writers and developers needing to show you how triggered they are out over an outfit. The fucking outfit. I heckin' love vitiligo, bro. You guys are virtue signaling to the maximum. So all I'm trying to show you is with games like Outlaws, they will make that chest a washboard. You saw it though, right? You saw it with Dragon Age. Dragon Age is probably my favorite. Dragon Age got to be one of my favorite. You're adjusting the camera angles. That's how triggered you are. You're flattening the women. That's how triggered you are. You're covering up statues. As God is my witness, I will never be silent. Not over you clown ass losers and the hyper triggering Aguan over something like a goddamn statue. You taking out the male and female and all of that and making them ugly and stuff. That's like typical. That's somehow to be expected. Xbox going giga gay. We expect this stuff. But for you to be triggered by a statue, the definition, the 2 words, you know how I like to sum it up by saying, look at it. The 2 words are too far. Too far. So with all this Pixar, Disney news coming out about how they needed to tone down, the queer stuff in a movie about an 11-year-old orphan Mexican thief. It's too far, right? I like this picture a lot too. Too far. Your bald-headed woman game that you're making, Neil Druckmann, it has more dislikes than Concord. Too far. The queer communities of people are saying things like this. Allow me to read it out for you out loud. Allow me to read it out loud. Would I be dogpiled if I said that people try so hard to be inclusive that they end up making abominations of nature? This posted numbers. Soon you're going to see the types of people that just like, I want to say they have the fence post right up their ass. You're going to see those types of people suddenly taking a side, as if they've been on that side the whole time. You know the Mudahar types. You know the Mudahar types that will pretend, you know, and they'll delete their tweets because that's what they do. Delete the tweet, delete the tweet. Good. Good for you. Good for you, good for you. Is this what you're looking for? That's what you're looking for. That's what DEI trying is going to look like. You're going to be seeing a lot more of that. If you don't say yes to this. Say yes to this or get tons of that. So I'm sorry, I love going through my pictures because it's a pretty potent folder, isn't it? It's a pretty potent folder full of the types of things that you should have known better than to try. And yet. So guys, what I want you to do in the chat right now is suggest to me YouTubers that have in any way approached the level of intensity. For me, I don't mean loud, I don't mean stupid, I don't mean drama, I don't mean whatever you're subscribed to. I want you to suggest in the chat, say my name, any YouTuber who has been as intense in this department. Any influencer, any TikToker, any Twitter account that's been this intense in the department of specifically the ugly bitches. You know why it's easy to focus on the ugly bitches? Because I can tell you what I won't pay for. I can tell you what other men won't pay for. Tons of people that are disconnected that I'm speaking on behalf of that will not fund shit where the girls are forced to look like this. This is not a limitation of the technology. This is a choice. They opt agenda into these games. They throw it right, they inject it right in there. Give them something you know they want, Brian and Tahar, so you can inject stuff. So say those names, because I'm scrolling down to the bottom and I want to hear. Tomorrow really said Yang, yeah, so the first fucking thing I saw was a joke. Are you guys done joking? Say my name and any creator that is specifically going in on this department, talking about specifically the titties, talking about specifically the ugly faces, because that's what I want people to walk away with, is an impression of what this ugly shit looks like, so that when you encounter it in the future, you will instantly know a woke game without needing to wonder, dude. I want you to clock these woke games so that this shit dies that much faster. I'm done with this stuff. Fleekazoid and the budget cuts, I know him well, man. I know him well. He knows what's up. Fleekazoid correct. I'm already subscribed. Yellow Flash has been on his game. Okay. Yellow Flash, I mean, I've been on his thing. Yeah, I'm down with Yellow Flash, big time. Polypolar Design says Vara, Hypnotic, Griffin, and you the only ones I follow. But listen to my fucking question, dude. Listen to my fucking question. Because I want somebody to literally, eloquently articulate it as plainly as I did. You know why I'm warning you? I'm warning you. You're going to be seeing this picture a lot. What does this title say? This might be clickbait, it might be rage bait, it might be grifting from somebody else. But I said a year plus ago, why DEI design means more gaming layoffs. And that's exactly what happened today. Blowo bomboclot. So I want you to show me the other people that go out of their way to push this in the people's faces. You think I don't know it's obnoxious? I'm black. I'm Jamaican. I'm a musician. I have a sense of rhythm. I know what is too much. I know how to pace something. I know when you're losing people. And I sacrifice, I sabotage whatever would be people being interested in me and giving me money so I can make sure your bitch ass sees this. People out here trying to throw this on my name and accuse me of that and imply I'm gay and I need to touch grass and I'm an incel. You think I have time to argue with these fairies on the internet about the thing that they've convinced themselves is reality? Nigga, I will accept whatever's coming if it means a single rational person can see some shit and learn, okay, maybe when I see this shit in the future is woke and I should steer clear of that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's what was important to me. So tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. I think it's significant that I had used this fixed thumbnail so many times that I reached a point where I just said, you know what? No. And the one I said no on is the one studio that got fucking obliterated. Some Exodia shit. And isn't it interesting that the one I said fixed with Stellar Blade actually corrected their art? Isn't it interesting that The Witcher's Ciri was corrected with her blobfish bee-sting ass? Isn't that interesting? Do you think Lara Croft is going to look as manly as they wanted her to look? Or do you think there'll be some DEI changes the way that they shaved some of that DEI shit out of Claire Obscure Expedition 33? Y'all gonna learn some things about that shit in the future. I know better than to rain on the fucking honeymoon parade you guys are having over that pussy-ass game. Just as woke as fucking Hideo's environment game, but at least there's a lot of game in Kojima's Death Stranding. A lot of game in there, so I respect that. A lot of game in there. It's not exactly accessible to you right off the bat, you know. But I get it. I've seen enough clips now of Hideo Kojima's game to know that there's fun in there. If I have to unlock a coffin to skate hoverboard across the map or a ramp to go flipping and fly in, I get zip lines and a catapult that launches me into the sky so I can come back down the way I was wanting to, bro. I wanted to feel that immediately. They see how effective that is in games like Fortnite. You know, people just love the drop-in. What we dropping? And you had the power to do that, but you didn't do it? Okay. It would have killed you to have, like, the Magellan come out of the ground and shoot up into the sky, and then you get a one-time use parachute to drop down. That, you know. It's you guys aren't focused on fun. You focused on something else. So, here we are, man. And I guess nobody's going to see it coming. Nobody in the world. I saw it coming. And not a year ago, dude. Not 5 years ago, dude. So, guys, I'm sorry because this is going to be one of the most catastrophic years that you can't possibly believe when we put it on paper. But I won't need to be the one to put it on paper. I can just read you the stupid shit that they can't stop saying. Because remember, gamers were a mistake. We were a mistake. According to the kinds of jackass developers that have more time to spend on the internet than they do having anything to do with their fucking video games. Because they have commentary on race swaps. They have commentary we need to hear about race swaps. Do I need to put a picture up? You know what I'll do after this stream? I'll get my Stream Deck ready again. I thought I was going to put some of this stuff behind me. But how can I when you're the ones bringing it up? We are the ones that are crazy for having an issue with the race swaps? They're everywhere. And they're not just race swaps. They're like, what if we made the character like fat and black? Isn't that interesting? So guys, I'm sorry, man. I'm seeing what you guys are writing here. Spawn Wave and Player Essence give this DEI shit a pass. Who is Spawn Wave? I feel like I've heard that name before. I feel like he fucked around with Smash before recently. The Lucky Nico says, I'm telling you, Kyle, the whole DEI mess is complete asinine. Well, I agree. But I think it's so funny that these people are bringing things up that would be better, like you just never mentioning anything. It couldn't really get any more obvious, like your filter, your DEI filter that you pass through everything. It might as well just be an ugly stick. It might as well just be an ugly stick. But I think everybody just needs to meme harder. That's what I think. I think they've reached a point where you like allowed them to get so brave and so bold to fuck with the kinds of things that they should have never had the ability to fuck with. Yeah, I think it's going to take something dramatic. And I think they're going to go out of their way to drag studios down. And it'll be exactly what we need for people to understand, hey, this is who you're dealing with. This is what you've welcomed in. And I've been seeing it so long in gaming that it's like funny. And they made the choice to kind of populate their studios with this. When I talk about Dragon Age and I talk about Spider-Man, those are compromised studios. You don't need to wait to learn that these are the ones that are just like fucking these games up. You already know, bro. And the stuff that I forward to certain people, because for a while there was this confusion that this is something that we actually liked to other cultures. There were some people that just don't fuck around with English-speaking motherfuckers, and even though they could translate shit, they just didn't go to they assumed that, you know, because the popular channels, the approved channels, the woke shill pussies, they are going to carry water, they're going to damage control for this kind of thing. When they talk about Concord, they do not mention the pronouns, they do not mention the LGBT, but it is a big factor. So when I bring my perspective as a black man, as somebody that does not fuck with this shit, we can't eat this, we can't drink this. It's, yeah, I already fuck with Saladino, man. I was trying to get into somebody named Latina Parfait talking about something recently, and they had so many clips of who was it, man? Like Wings and DSP. It was blowing my mind. They were pressing them buttons like crazy. Netflix foreign spawn wave. Yes, sorry, I'm scrolling down. Forgive me. Dad Board Gaming says you need to do a live with Saladino. Look, I'm a fucking moron gamer, bro. If y'all kept me on deck for anything other than Halo matches, you know. Polypolar Design says Kyle is the Alex Jones of gaming. No one has his intensity. That can't be true. Kyle says Synthetic Man and Raging Golden Eagle. Somebody lied to Synthetic Man and said I don't like him. So unless it was me when I got high and I said some bullshit, it's not true. I respect him. I think it was Synthetic Man that was piecing together some things that I didn't think anybody else was going to pick up on in that woke ass Indiana Jones game, bro. There's cosmic levels of strife going on in these studios, brother. And some of these games are woke on a level where I know not to talk about it, because articulating it to a person is just going to make it seem tinfoily. I'm not scared to say it. I just know I'm not going to be the one that's believed. I don't need this to be a I told you so moment in the future. Some things don't matter to me like that. You know, I got other things I need to focus on, things I need to put in people's face so that they remember when all of this shit goes down. You know, some people dare say a comment, weirdly enough. Some people dare say a comment. 9,000 fucking, what are we doing? 9,000? How? Anyway, scrolling down, sorry. Raging Golden Eagle. Who that? Have I seen the videos of them? What the fuck is that? Raging Golden Eagle. I've never heard of this channel. I will check this out. Trust me, I know none of these people are as cringe as me, man. I know it. Because that's the whole thing with my channel, is cringe. You don't think I know it, brother? You don't think I know that the channel, like, on the surface, has to look like it's only ever going in on bitches being ugly? And that's great, because it's true. You're the one feeding me this content, bitch. You fucking with a statue? You fucking with faces, bro? Here comes your Marathon Concord game you're making? You know what I'm saying? Y'all out here getting triggered by skins in a Marvel game? Even the Asians are diverse now. Enough to fuck with. To them, this is a fat bitch. Bredy in Nikkei. This character in Genshin, you have... Like, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that these cultures, like, they're outperforming you. They're doing diverse better than you. It's nonstop. And it's been nonstop. So let me go back until I hit the year ago. Why 2025 is the year queer fears. Sounds like clickbait, doesn't it? But I'm telling people something. And it's all on the tin there. Look at this. Mods that should come to Stellar Blade on PC. Do you know that there's 900 mods on Stellar Blade PC? And there are 0 Lara Croft mods. There are 0 skins for Mortal Kombat. What do you think you've done to your reputation? Listen to what I said again. In the same way there are 9,000 jobs in question, there are 900 mods in Stellar Blade, none of them for Lara Croft, none of them for any female character or their skin in Mortal Kombat. You did that. You did that. We would all love a Lara Croft skin, mate. But the comedy is they doing crossovers with World of Tanks. Sound like it's crazy? Does it sound like a crazy thing I just said? What was I typing here? Oh, that's the thing I didn't finish. So here's the World of Tanks thing.
Everything lost is meant to be found. If adventure has a name, it must be mine.
Step on to the hero's path. Let's get going.
Everything lost is meant to be found. If adventure has a name, it must be mine.
It really just shuts me up because it's like they're like scared of Lara Croft. They are scared to represent this bitch properly. I don't know what to say. Do you know this song, guys? Anybody? Y'all probably don't know this song. This is a song called Tight Up Skirt by Red Rat. One thing you'll understand about Jamaican music is it's very sexually charged. Just like me. And the lyrics to this song say, "Hey, you gal in the tight up skirt. You make me head swell to my blood vessel burst. Hey, you gal in the tight up blouse. Every time you pass me, you get me aroused. Hey, you girl in the tight up jeans. Look, wait. I probably skipped the lyric. Albert Stoddard says, Kyle, I think the meme lords are conserving power waiting for the Game Awards. I think a lot of them don't care. I think some people don't even pay attention until it's time to, like, you know, lock in. And then at the end of the year, they come around and go, boo, this is wrong. And I love that. I love when, you know, the decision is effectively that, no, you've made a mistake here. Whisper says, Kyle, I hate to drive home a point when you're making one that we all agree on, but much like the stuff that makes you stop and think, can we genuinely discuss April for a minute? IDW as a whole? Whatever you want to discuss, let's hear it, Whisper. You know, I don't really think on, let's see what it is. I don't really think on, that April O'Neil character past this. It's just confusing stuff, you know? And I can easily admit that most of the Turtles past the probably 2000s I don't care for design-wise. But, I don't know. What are we saying? You never... Whoa, 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 whoa. It scrolled down to the bottom, and I didn't mean for it to do that. You guys could have been suggesting good things. Universal Heart 88 says, Kyle, my big titties. I'm kidding. I just wanted to enjoy RPGs like Kingdom Come 2 and Expedition 33 without some bullshit, but the entities can't let us have anything without lying and astroturfing. Yep, they gotta talk, they gotta pretend and lie and say, oh, it's not this and it's not gay, and okay, man. You gotta hide stuff. That's how they get it in there. Whisper says, Kyle, I take that shit personally on a level, because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles made a generation of kids feel something similar to other IPs, but the most parallel normie plus not normie. Okay. I don't know. Hito says, I tell him constantly you do. You tell who constantly what? Keto says, but someone told him some shit and he thinks you betrayed him? I think it was something about Dragon's Dogma too? I have no idea. What the fuck about Dragon's Dogma 2? People are free to like whatever the fuck they want. I just think Dragon's Dogma 2 looked like shit. That's what I think. I think Dragon's Dogma looked halfway to where Monster Hunter Wilds looked. Do you know what I mean? I think that was my biggest problem with Dragon's Dogma. I played it for a while. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's game in there, and that's what I want these games to be, is a game. I want them to be gaming, not a walking simulator, not some boring ass fucking woke story that they're keeping you busy with. Sometimes I compare these like wannabe movie ass games to a game that's really a movie where your controller is just a remote, and every button on the remote is the unpause button, because every now and then they'll pause it and then be like, okay, now you can unpause it and feel like you're involved. You know what I mean? Walk over there. Shit like that. That's not what Dragon's Dogma is, so I appreciated it for what it's being. I just think it looked like shit. And I felt the same way with Monster Hunter Wilds. And I also respect Monster Hunter Wilds because there's enough game in there to keep people occupied. It's just, as we can see, that motherfucker did not hit the mark with a lot of people. And that's how I feel. Like, it didn't hit the mark. And I think Dragon's Dogma was the same for many people. I don't know why we live in a world where niggas can't disagree on anything and then have that be the end of it. Like, why the fuck do I need to feel the same way he feel about something? I don't know what anybody said, but yeah, no, I don't think he's small enough to give a shit about anything that I might have said. And how could it be a betrayal? What the fuck are y'all talking about? I think somebody's just in there stirring up shit because that's what y'all do. You know what I mean? And that's why I try not to fuck with anybody, is because everybody wants to start drama. You guys are like little kids at school that are running to one side and saying, hey, you know what he said about your mama? And hoping that something can, you know, and that's how you guys get down. So for all means, I'm fine with everybody thinking me the crazy guy that just needs to put this in everybody's face every 3 seconds. So good. Good. Because it's getting somewhere. You know what I mean? Isn't it weird? Can you name half of these fights? This is Starfield, and that's a Star Wars game that was thrown away. Here go the Forspoken game. That, you know, what was it? Alex Battaglia of Digital Foundry, he was like, oh, I prefer these designs to Stellar Blade. That's the game that's been canceled now. Perfect fucking Dark. Do you remember Immortals of Avium? Do you remember Crystal Dynamics' Marvel's Avengers? Tanya from Mortal Kombat. Mrs. Freeze, the gender bent fucking bitch from Insomniac. No, sorry. They're catching strays now because they're also gay. But this is Rocksteady, new Rocksteady, and what they have taken the Arkhamverse in the direction of. Star Wars Outlaws. Marvel Spider-Man 2. South of Midnight. They suffered layoffs today. Unknown 9 Awakening, Concord, Marathon, Dragon Age, Fair Games, Fable. They suffered layoffs today. So guys, earlier I said Unknown 9 Awakening before Concord. Wrong. That game is actually called Flintlock. I'm going to look it up for you right now. Because I bet y'all forget. Flintlock video game. This is what the Flintlock video game looks like. Okay? So let me get that out of the way. You see this? This is what the Flintlock game looks like. Unknown 9 Awakening. This is what the Unknown 9 Awakening game looks like. A sweet baby game. Part of the Unknown 9 universe. They were really counting those eggs before they hatched. Okay? So again, I'm so sorry that apparently somebody felt the need to make me important enough. You know what they're probably doing? They think that they're like diminishing my reach or something, because maybe everybody thinks the way to get anywhere online is to collaborate and stuff. So if they get everybody to hate me, then they'll say anything. You guys got to be new to Kyle if you guys are confused about people trying to undermine something about me in the way of sabotaging my run for mayor or my campaign or some shit, right? But my whole goal on the internet is to show everybody how ugly these bitches are, and then kind of low-key poll everybody. Hey, would you pay for this? No? Damn, you wouldn't pay for this? What? That's crazy. You know the one that's the outlier on here? There is an Arc Raiders woman on here next to the Dustborn bitch. And Arc Raiders is doing pretty well. That's the extraction shooter that seems to have enough going on in its engine to really please people. It's amusing that the Siri at the bottom left of this picture, under Fable, who just experienced layoffs, was changed. Isn't that interesting? It's interesting to me. It's interesting to me. Sorry, scrolling down, my God. Don't know how to feel about legendary drops. Or don't know how I feel about legendary drops. He's another approved motherfucker. Very performative stuff, but you know, it's kind of just what happens when some people get too much attention. I think it would happen to most of you, no disrespect. It's just, you know, some people have a way of talking to people regardless of how the size of the crowd, and other people will change depending on the size of the crowd. And it's not like I don't understand the reasoning behind that, because especially on a platform like YouTube, they want to see a certain thing. But a lot of what this guy says, even if it is the right thing or the thing that we would agree with as far as our stance on many of these issues, it is still very performative. So it's not like I feel a way about him. He's just there. His last Stellar Blade vid, he skewed more based. Yeah, does that sound like somebody Kyle likes? Somebody that has to occasionally skew in the direction of based as opposed to just, you know, being real? At least you know that I'm the kind of dum-dum where if I'm just out of line or saying something incorrect, it's because I'm uninformed, as opposed to just having the wrong belief. Like, you guys know that you could sit me down, equip me with the right information, and then I would correct myself and be like, oh shit, I didn't fucking know. Some of these motherfuckers, they would avoid subjects like the plague because it's that hand up their ass. They are not allowed to comment on this. Their handlers will, you know what I mean? So, and hey, that's it's a business for some people. They out here trying to make money, trying to set themselves up. Some people would desperately try to develop something that they could sell in the way of a channel. Like, they would sell a channel if they could, and you would too if you got the right amount of money. So Dadboard Gaming says you should also check out Kung Fu Hot Dog. I love Kung Fu Hot Dog. I'm subscribed to Kung Fu Hot Dog, and he is in fact what I would consider so based at times. And again, he's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not implying anybody's going to find anything that I like palatable. I'm just saying, I think Kung Fu Hot Dog specifically is so based sometimes that that the kindest thing I could do is never mention him. Because some of the shit that he sprinkles in his videos, dude, are like the end of the world as far as YouTube is concerned. It is like algorithmic nukes he's dropping in the way of accepting a shadow ban. I take my shadow bans because when I defy the algorithm, when I defy this, when people decide they want to share me because they resonate with something, that's how organic. That's how much people agree with my sentiment, right? But dude, you got to be careful on YouTube's platform sometimes. And Kung Fu Hot Dog is such a man, bro, that he just says the type of shit that, like, even Dia understands. We do not say certain things behind the mic, bro. And this guy's just like, let me tell you something. You be saying some shit about women, bro, where it's like, oh my God. you just listening and then you go bug-eyed like, what did you just say, bro? Yes. Anyway, Bruce Field says, running errands after work, almost forgot Kyle was streaming, so I had to pop in real quick. Popping in like a zit on that ass, man. Wow. Have you ever heard of Scouter V? You guys are really naming the ones that I do like. Yes, Scouter V, Fleekazoid, Kung Fu Hot Dog, I like them. Synthetic Man. I like Ptolemy's videos. A bit heady, because I'm a dum-dum, you know? But I just like to listen. Yeah, you're coming from a place of sincerity, man. Not trying to brainwash too hard, you know what I mean? Brainwash them too hard. Fuck me. Yeah, who the fuck else, bro? What are we doing? I just wanted you guys to... I wanted more. Come on. Is there so few? Is there so few based YouTubers? What happened? You guys have got to be following YouTubers that are crazy. That are just saying shit where you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I remember I used to watch Filthy Frank videos that had me fearing for this nigga's channel. That's the kind of energy I want back on this platform, bro. And I know it's not safe, but I know some people don't care. Ah, my God. Who said I listened to Red Rat? Just cause some stuff playing in the background, man. Come on. Dad bored, okay. Keto, I'm already subscribed to Synthetic Man. Okay. What did he put out recently? I think it was like Mind's Eye, maybe. I need to go check that out. That game is woke. That game hides no... That's what I said. My favorite part of Mind's Eye is that they didn't even get Deborah Wilson for the really obvious Deborah Wilson role they wanted in there. Must have been very busy with Death Stranding. Because they don't have like a Deborah Wilson 3D model just preloaded into all of the woke games they be making. You know what I'm saying? They be talking about how AI bad and AI this. Bitch, I bet you Deborah Wilson AI is loaded right in. It'll just say what they want her to say. She don't even need to come in and do no lines, bitch. Deborah Wilson, bro. I bet you every character is Deborah Wilson before they start fucking around with stuff. Bruce Field said, yo, I saw this screenshot the other day. I'm gonna find a screenshot real quick because it had me crying. I don't know why the show's so funny to me, but something about it seemed extra funny. I'm gonna share it with you now. Stop. Can you see it? You see that? Something about that feels so PETA to me, man. Something about this shit feels so fucking Animal Shelter. What the fuck? It's a paw on her. Because up until now, I've been seeing like one dude, and then like... I can't wait to play more of this shit. It's killing me. I'm telling you, man, Death Stranding's funny in all the wrong ways. What's going on with all of these pictures? Niggas with raw... What's going on with this? Can somebody explain this to me? Seen a lot of these pop up, man. What happened? I'm on the outskirts of whatever TikTok brain rot meme culture is, man. Wish I could be more plugged in, but when I ask you guys for dank people, you're all like, you name like 3 people. What the fuck? Alright, you name 3 people. So Whisper goes on to say, Kyle, if nothing else, comparing even the 2000s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the current one is night and day difference. Yes, bro, because we would imagine that it's like old school Teen Titans versus new Teen Titans. You know what I mean? Just nobody's really in the mood for this shit. And like, that's a bad example because Teen Titans Go has an audience, right? It's not awful. It's just, what are we doing? It's like the Steven Universe compared to, I don't know. I can't go too old because I'll lose you. I can't go too old. I'll just say it's like any typical remake. It's killing me. DNB says, I'm 47. Stop grooming me. I'm 6 years old and what is this? I just ended up here on the internet. What the hell? Whisper says, Kyle, Arkham really did upset the industry today. Can't fathom or comprehend. Rest in peace, Johnny Dark, because it's not Joanna. Whisper says, Kyle, handlers is quite an apt term because the same people would never use it about themselves or against others. Well, they have like certain, bro, they receive orders, bro. Not just talking points sometimes. They are as whipped. I can't say it, bro. I can't say it. but I could just use as a black man slave term instead. That's what they don't even know, that their servitude is like indentured, and whatever they're being paid isn't enough for what they're doing to themselves and people like them and their own cause. Who said it? Microsoft laid off 9,000 workers. Isn't that what we were focusing on earlier with this hilarious number? That's a crazy number, man. So I'm going to get out of your face, okay? I will only be back when I want more money for Grubhub or something. Or DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever the Apple kind of delivering shit to your house is, man. What did I say? Uber Eats? What's the name of the ones? What one do you get? Is it DoorDash? What one do you get? Do they have good, like, service? What's the one with the best service? Do you even know? You know what I'm saying? Damn. So, guys, I love you. I mean, Ruined Leon? Is that one of them? Whisper? Is that a YouTuber? I'll try it. Wait, what was the other one you said? I looked it up. It's fine. I remember Sewer King, but his main channel got banned. Guys, I think I want to put out a video that's like Clean Prince Gaming. I happen to not find any of those videos on the internet recently, and I'm thinking I need to put out a video that's like Clean Prince Gaming. Have you heard that name in a long time? I don't think you have. That's right. I'm gonna say that woke... Wait a minute. How do I phrase it? Okay. Woke didn't just die. It killed itself. Something like that. How about that? Were you gonna take my idea? You take my idea. Woke didn't just woke. If we looked up Clean Prince Gaming right now, that channel's gone, dude. It's just people complaining about him. Boo! Clean Prince Gaming. Yo, the gaming industry didn't just die, it was murdered. Woke! Woke! You should make more of these games with these ugly people. Then your studio save. Inclusion, save your life. There really is nothing like a rivalry. Kyle, how about Kane's games? He's a funny dude and based. He's funny and based. Okay, so I fuck with Scouter V, Fleekazoid, Synthetic Man, Ptolemy. Come on, help me make a big list of douche, and they should be. I hope you're giving me people who are a little pretentious feeling. You know what I mean? They start up the video and they're like, "Oh, I didn't see you come in," and they're in like a comfy chair with a corncob pipe, and they shut their book, or they're so lame they're like slamming back an alcoholic drink, but it's in a can to show you how crazy. Doesn't that sound like the way Dreamcast guy might open a video, where he's just like, "You guys, I'm so ticked off," and he's opening up a thing. Yeah, come on. VHS tape being put in. And then the filter, the blue screen, and the whirring up of the, you know what I mean? So atmospheric. When talking about video games, one thing is clear. You know what I mean? People give me shit about how I talk in my videos, and I'm like, man, have you seen these motherfuckers? Have you heard these motherfuckers? Kyle says Asmongold, or do you not like him? I love Asmongold, okay? He commands the fucking the ship and where it's, please. I know that he has handlers and probably an agency that kind of guides what he may and may not talk about, but he's a businessman, right? So he's making his money. There are times he could be exposing things that he's kind of benefiting from playing through right now. So he'll cover it as a game that he's shilling, and then he'll go out on it. You know what I mean? and be real about what people are talking about and what people are saying. But no, he's an invaluable asset, if you will. I think everybody needs to put their egos aside. I kind of allude to this kind of shit all the time. Is that, you know, you can frame it the kind of enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of way. But some of us together, you know, what is it about? Like, I think it's there's a quote in The Simpsons about, like, individually we're just like branches, little twigs, but together we form a mighty faggot. And that's what we need to be in the gaming industry, together. And when we unite, it's even harder for them to kind of not just penetrate, but let's say overwhelm or dismiss, dude. Because at the end of the day, in the same way that Sweet Baby Inc. had 500,000 people interested, 500,000 niggas clicking this button, Paul Tassi comes up and he goes, this is useless information. And it's like, useless to who, bitch? You go get 500,000 niggas to say it's useless, and then we'll listen to that. Because right now, 500,000 people are interested in a game that has been touched by these freaks. There's this thing that I recently saw that somebody named Jez Corden, who I guess like occasionally talks about like leaks or things that people are not privy to in the gaming industry. I saw that he had blocked me, and it's like, who the fuck are you people? But then I see this tweet going around from him, and here's what the tweet says. And you know why it came up? I put a bunch of niggas on to Laura Fryer. I think the last time I was on was it Smash JT? No, I've been on Smash JT twice. And both times Hypnotic slid in there trying to get me to go on his thing. And when I went on his thing, I told people about Laura Fryer. I brought up Laura Fryer, not because she's relevant to me, but because Kyle clocks who people do and don't listen to. When Laura Fryer says the kind of shit I've been saying for years, people listen to her. Who's people? Niggas like Destin, people with defense posts up their ass. So I'll put niggas on motherfucking Laura Fryer, bro. She has the badges, the pins, the industry experience to be somebody that people who would otherwise ignore the sentiment, they would listen to it if it's coming out of her. So recently, the Xbox niggas were mad at Laura Fryer because of some real shit she must have been spitting. So they mad enough to talk shit on this fucking female and the opinions that she dare fucking have, enough to get a response out of your sorry ass. And this is what they put in. I don't know your stupid ass. You fucking blocked me. I don't even know you, nigga. But I know that you must be scared of something I'm motherfucking putting out if it's enough to keep me out of your comment section, you fucking loser. So now you're going after a female, a old lady who has some dank and correct shit to say in the gaming space, and this is what they're circulating around with you? Just stupid? This is stupid shit you be, oh no, it's not happening, nigga. Let me put y'all on reality for a minute. Every chud saw this coming. Every single fucking chud saw this coming. So, the writing that's been on the wall, you may be illiterate to, but it doesn't change the reality. That's all I have to say. What you mean they mad at Laura Fryer over some shit? I'm looking up, you've blocked Kai. What the fuck have I said to any of you losers? You're this triggered by me going, hey, less ugly or more layoffs. What a succinct message. How concise. How clear. I want you to signal boost it. Kyle's a murderer. He's a criminal. He's gonna kill ya! He's a grifter! It's clickbait! I can't believe it! But it's right? Is wrong among the things that you're describing me with here? Is wrong among them? What the fuck does this say? Why DEI design leads to more gaming layoffs, and it's a picture of this bitch? And it's me typing, make this a woman into AI? You hired how many people? How many people are at Don't Nod? Over 500 employees at Don't Nod. Over 500 employees. What the bum? Don't nod. Lost 20 million on Jusant and Banishers. Have you heard of this game? No. And then they lost even more money with this other game nobody played. This has more players than South of Midnight did. And if you listen to the Black People in Gaming show at Jeff Keighley's little fest, right? They're talking about how South of Midnight is blowing up right now. But Compulsion Games just suffered layoffs. Is this a joke? Am I making this up? I don't think I am. Let's look that up. Let's look it up. Compulsion Games. What the fuck is this over here? Can you stop, bro? Give me some news on Compulsion Games. Do y'all even care? I gotta look up Compulsion Games on Twitter, bro. For God's sake. I guess it's not big enough news today, bro. Grum's 3 hours ago. Woke game studio Compulsion Games hit with big layoffs. It just says hit by layoffs. Hi everyone, I'm seeking a new role and would appreciate your support. Am I missing it? I don't see anything about layoffs at Compulsion. I've previously worked at Compulsion Games, WB Montreal. You want to know what WB Montreal was working on? Let's see. They were working on Gotham Knights. And because I'm a visual person, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to see about Gotham Knights. As a matter of fact, what if I typed in Gotham? Comes up, I type that in about myself here. So here's some fun stuff. You know, it's just a bunch of fucking pride flags all over the place. You got pride street shit. You got pride flags hanging, you know, in your little hideout. You got the pride flags on the signs. You got the gender colors on mugs. You got emails talking about pride parades. You got ugly bitch with shit smeared all over her face. It's a Sweet Baby Ink game. Oh no, you were laid off. Who could have seen this coming? But I worked at Compulsion Games on another Sweet Baby Ink game. What happens when I type in South? Let me just type in Compulsion. Here's what comes up. You hired this entity who seems to need to tell people that they hate gamers. Doesn't that sound familiar? And if you're confused about why I'm saying that, let's go ahead and pop this back up so you can remember that. It says, gamers are a mistake. This is the guy who just got, you know, well, no, not the guy, but the studio just saw some, I don't know, but you've got your pronouns here. They're constantly talking about white people. But my favorite is right over here. And at the top, you can see the version history of the tweet where I highlight rewrite history, not repeat it. They literally wanted to rewrite history. Then they edited the post to say rewrite new history, probably sensing that it's weird. You got modern audience right in there. They were responding to Crystal Dynamics, apologizing for the offensive depictions of people, you know, stealing from tombs. Oh, Tomb Raider is offensive. Oh, South of Midnight. Compulsion Games. Sweet Baby Ink. We hate gamers. Gamers are a mistake. Oh no, we've been fired. Do you get where I'm coming from? So like the reason that Kael's like one of the worst people to talk about this shit is because I'm gonna show you some shit that you need to understand. It's very simple. Very, very simple stuff here. Pixar's fall off needs to be studied. That's that Kyle Arts. That's that, you know. What the hell? This is seismic. I can't keep up. The layoffs are huge. Well, I thought everybody saw it coming. Oh yeah, they'll go to good. I wonder if this is where somebody probably retweeted this because it says I bookmarked it. So this is probably what I saw. Because I saw the image and then I saved it. It's probably exactly the same image that I got. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Who knows? Mecha Break's out now. I was playing a bit of that. You know, the prayer is that everything sucks a little less dick moving forward, guys. And I believe that through you, Phil Spencer isn't retiring. Why do we need to keep saying that? The Gamer posted a month ago, Mecha Break's character models aren't a big... Isn't it weird that he brought this up when I was just talking about this? That's so weird. Why the fuck would they are seething right now? Nobody cares because the game's doing well, he means. The Gamer is run by gay feminists. That's a very kind way of putting it. So guys, this is it. I've said enough. I'm going to go ahead and just scroll down, let you get whatever you want out of your system. You know, bring by some pizza later. I hope that I don't fuck this up trying to scroll down. Linda says hello to Kyle, hello to Dia. Dia is asleep. Linda says, oh no, did I miss the showcase? Darn, there was nothing going on. Falstrix, none of these fucking cowards on YouTube mention anything on this channel like Kyle playing Hit It like Hagar starting his videos or something. The thing is, I'm trying to keep this entertaining for the people invested in. Let me start up that fucking video game that everybody loves, dude. Everybody loves that one game. You know what? Let me hit you with a song really quick and then run to the bathroom. I should have been playing dozens of these before, and for that I apologize. Can I give you the Torah tradition? You probably want Upskirt Pantsuit. It has been a little gay. So here it is.
Real women empowering, scanned women they cowering, Angel Eve, Stellar Blade, modern gaming outplayed, unrealistic boo-hoo, that's just Shinjae-un, Maxim model, got 'em reeling, Stellar Blade means gaming's healing, take your bridge over that water, you're a son, not a daughter, pretty face, big tits, transgender apocalypse, LGBT devs holla, then they want $100, ugly and androgynous, no tacos, no sausages, pretty women, cope and seed, ESG said I can't breathe, you manifest masculinity, I will bring that toxicity, solve your mystery, one clue, Eve dropped her glasses, oh no, upskirt, pantsuit, upskirt, pantsuit, upskirt, pantsuit, upskirt, pantsuit, I don't need, I don't know, I don't need, I don't know. Damn it, it went too fast. Yeah. How about... Flatten all the asses and prioritize the top scars. Only kind of heroin for BioWare's black tar. Identity graffiti, IP, studio dies. Unnecessary non-binary propagandize. Activist inject, queer tits disappear. Gay dev here, stay drooling on their headgear. No DLC, of course. You wash your hands. Good luck selling future games with no fans. Checkpoint betas has the bonfire well met. She likes horns and Bowser and Baphomet. Force androgyny because you like the smoke crack. The only time they fantasize about you's near train tracks. Modern audience demographic selected. Woke stains cannot be disinfected. Sabotage profit with political correctness. Remove choice cause no one will naturally select this. Mainstream media's dead, what can I say? Peanut the squirrel murdered new Harambe. Shill blowjobs won't save a dead franchise. Unqualified DEI demise. Shinichiro Watanabe said you're gonna carry that weight. Dick and balls having developers wanna menstruate incomplete like Batman without Pennyworth already in the books, but go ahead and get your money's worth.
Okay, I apologize. For God's sake, let us unwind. You tell me everything you want to communicate. Because in my opinion, this is now your opportunity to inform tomorrow's video. Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you inform? Oh shit, is this loud enough for me? I'm very sorry. That's probably better. It wasn't even like being picked up by the little dude. Oh man. All I know is that I'm so far away from unlocking the fun stuff that I want to unlock, and I don't think any of you guys, like, you know what I mean? Any of you guys would know the best method of quickly covering the ground necessary to get all of that stupid shit done. Why the fuck do I care going over there, dude? Why the fuck do I care, bro? Let me get some damn music on and we'll go from there. Because it could be nice and serene. It could almost be... Let me see if I type shampoo in what came up on Spotify, man. Let me try that for real. But do you have... I want some of that Aurorian dance. You know what I'm talking about? Journey says, I played the first Death Stranding, did not finish it, and refunded it. I played Death Stranding 2, did not finish it, and refunded it. In your face, huh? Kojima, in your face. Kojima sold out to the West's corruption. Okay, let me explain what I think is in this game that I would appreciate. The story mode, I feel, is almost like annoying to me. Almost. Obviously, it's breaking up the monotony. It's certainly where the budget went. And that's great. But what I think is... What I think is the part of the game that appeals to me is the... Nigga, where is my, Where's my bike? What happened to that? Can I not fabricate a bike here? Does this not count as a garage? Go to private room. And I can't bring up out of the garage. Oh, man. You know what? Maybe there is a... Maybe the Magellan is right here, and then I can just go get my damn bike out of it. Yeah, say my name and get my attention here, because not only do I want you informing me on, Can you put this away? Put that away. Wait, as a matter of fact, let me get all that bullshit out of there. Is there anything in it? Carried on my back. Okay, it just all went into my shit. Okay. Activate terminal. Take on order. Brother, what? Where the fuck is, Where the fuck is, like, my... Oh, it's in the garage part. Son of a penis. Kyle's... No, it shouldn't look like this at all. Why isn't it green? No, it's not my custom thing. I hate you. I hate you. It can't even remember the colors I want on it. Colors. Change colors to black and green. You can't remember that? I'm the one who saved something wrong. Who is Charlie Payer? Who the fuck is that? Store in garage? Save design. Add it to your saved designs. You let me save 2 of the colors I put on this thing. That's so neat and cool. Thank you. Bubby has whale kisses. Says Saladino is seriously underrated. Oh yeah? I don't listen to enough Saladino then. How about that? Where did they put my big mobile? If you teleported it outside, so help me pick. They did, the wankers. I love that. At any rate, this new Hobbits music ain't doing it, man. It need to be more flavor.
gonna go ahead and just put this on and then put it to shuffle, even though I know that I'm probably just gonna want some, like, what's the word I'd use? Empire of the Sun, Daft Punk shit. It always goes back to that. Why does that look like a rainbow up there? You see that? It looks like a rainbow to me. It's like a weirder color. It's like more underwater and misty down here. Don't say adventure, okay? I need you guys to talk to me about what's going on in the industry so that I can share it with people. And it's not like I'm asking you to be my editor or something. What I'm effectively asking you for is to, I don't know, package the interesting bits, because you know me, I'm probably gonna end up, you know what ends up happening when I'm like not even like, oh fuck me, oh fuck me, oh, when I'm not even like shit, Prius, focused on when I'm not focused or caring enough to get creative, the better the music gets, the more this shit flows out. And I want to use more reggae shit because I'm telling you. No, the packages, you fucking idiot, no. Yoink. There's always something. You think I don't notice? This is one of the most busy work-ass games on the planet. What I need to do is go back to Australia. Is it weird that the second they let me come back to Mexico, I came back? What do I get out of the fucking max objective penis? You know, goddamn. I want a 5-star see you dad. See you dad, guys. Maybe then we can see our dad, huh? See you dad, see my dad. Unfucking believable. Prinny Dude says, woke tourists have recently been forced to admit that anime and manga are right-wing spaces originally, and they invaded them when they got popular. But to woke, everything is right-wing. Correct. To woke, everything is right-wing.
Well, looks like someone's burning the midnight oil. You are a trooper. Many borders care for their cargo this well. But that is why you are the best.
What button do you think would suit this channel more than the Indian guy doing that?
Did not think we would ever get this back. Now displaying your current porter grade. Thank you for stopping by so late.
Am I getting anything for this?
Better to find a safe.
Order completed. Well done.
Journey said all of these pregnant women and none of them have titties. Don't you know? It's the woke game way. You'll know you're dealing with a Kino-based Asian game when the titties aren't just big, they're jiggling. That's right. Deep cleavage. The way that all the honeys that you know don't have. It's not our fault. But I guess Dia has scared away all of the big-breasted women. So now we're screwed. Used to be titties aplenty. And now it's only a couple of chubby cuties that are like, here's my favorite anime cutout. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But can it fit in between your breasts?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Ugh, listen to how he makes that voice.
Fucking killing me. Your bridge near Western Observatory has been upgraded. Wow. Thanks, some guy. I was never gonna be upgrading shit. Fuck you. Seriously, when I can build those ramps, I'm gonna be so happy. Can someone help me build the ramps today? I'll look it up right now. I think those ramps are where the fun I'm looking for in this game are. And I know that the game probably doesn't want me to have it for a while. And that's fucked. But that's how it goes. And also off stream, a boss battle may have happened that I am effectively hiding from anybody who
wanted to see this. Damn. Am I the monster? I'm starting to feel like, why should I even... You see that stupid floating thing over there? I want to fly that. I want to walk around in a Metal Gear. That would be fun. Just walking around, blowing shit up. They have the power to do it, but they won't do it, bro. Sick. Sick bastards. Sick piece of shit. What do I have on myself? I have entrust cargo, sedatives. Yeah, don't care about that. Damn. I'm gonna go to my room, bro. Sit down and pan the camera around me. Unbelievable. Now, if you'll give me the opportunity, I'm gonna start looking around 4chan, seeing who's pleased or even cares about whatever may be going on. Tell me about all this stop killing game stuff and how you probably think that I should have given a big shit about it. You know? I saw PewDiePie dust it off and he was like, you better articulate your interest in this direction. 9,000 employees, dude? How can this be? How can 9,000 be? Look how mad using AI made the journalists. There's this game called The Alters that I was like, this game looks gay. And then the journalists are like,
spitting in the face of international audiences, The Alters cops to using generative AI for background text and translations, despite not disclosing it on Steam.
Everybody's doing that. Everybody's doing things and not disclosing them to you. And you'll find that whether or not you are worthy of such information to be made privy to you is in fact relative to what you believe. Do you agree with our beliefs, our righteous and correct beliefs? Because if you don't, then you sucker, you might as well buy our game. We'll lie to you and say that there's no gay men kissing in the game at all. Not at all. Buy our game. There's no gay in it at all. But now we have your money, sucker. Nigga, if they caught you using AI in some game that you made, they would light your ass on fire, brother. They would light that ass on fire. Light your ass on fire. It's okay when they do it, though.
Hi, Sam.
I'm just trying to take a shower, bro. Journey says that's 9,000 new posts on Blue Sky. Hey, look. It's a screen cap from an anime where ChatGPT actually made it into the sub. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh, that's too good. Anyway. MBN Hedger was saying, so stop killing games. Dude in EU started a petition to get studios to stop shutting down online games.
Pirate Gaming did his usual bitching. Petition ends at the end of the month. I'm sure they'll make it, but why do we believe that something gets changed? Is this just another, let's all, you know, signify that we give a shit about this thing? Like Sweet Baby? Doesn't seem like the type of thing where anything comes of it. Am I weird to say that? Am I wrong? I don't know. Falstrick says a bad actor Pirate Software deserves a big shit on his narcissistic ass, thinking he's the king of all nerds. Yeah, everybody seems to think they speak for everybody these days. Everybody. So I met some asshole named The Musician, and they started giving me all manner of, like, cringe music for the game. Would you like to hear some of it? Let me hook you up with it right now. Shouldn't his hologram be out here? What the hell is this? Take on orders. Looks like I can what the fuck? Man. You want this delivered to the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Okay. Return to order list. These are both going to the Eastern Observatory. What if I take them both? Place in my backpack. Here I go. That's enough of that.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Recover cargo. There's the guy. He just showed up to thumbs up and now he's out of here.
I'll be looking forward to your next visit.
I wish that crash that I got could have occurred on stream, because it was such a fast crash right back into the game. It was almost obnoxious. I was trying to stop. I don't know if it's over. Is there no way for me to get this motherfucker to maneuver without being in my room? Take on a main order at the DHS Magellan. Why? I'm going to my room. Watch me go. Pretty Dude says, when are you going to release marketable plushies of your avatar? When is that going to sell? I don't even get you guys donating. You're going to buy, you know, a plush, if you will. Shut up. Get up. Wonder how much time went by if I went to my room and went to sleep. The sun has set. Time has passed. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and get you traveling right over here. Fade to black. Skip. Get out of my room. Skip. This is like Terminals, the video game, dude.
Damn near perfect condition. That's what I like to see.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Gets pretty dark out. Order complete.
What was the other thing to do out here? Recover a cache of high penis output transformers. High output transformers? Where's the reticle? It's all so bright. Can I even highlight this right now? Probably not. This shit matters to someone. Shit matters. I'm going to take an extra gun and assume that that's enough. Breakable cargo. Hold on, I'll go deliver that right now. Yes, I will. I'll go deliver that right now. I love myself some breakable cargo. Lygandrago says, Kyle, I thought you'd be balls deep in Mecha Break by now. Why? The version I want of that is the one I can play with Dia, which is the one on PlayStation. And there doesn't even seem to be a release date yet. So I hope it all works out well enough for them to consider that something they should pursue. Because in the meantime, it seems as though maybe it doesn't matter. I should really play some of the game's music to make you guys go, oh my god, so this is what it's all about. Check it. Here are some of the songs that are available to you. I will play samples of them now. I think you get it. I think you get it. Jesus Christ. Oh, at this moment, it's alright. But where are we going with it? I don't know. Does that fit what I'm driving around? You can go on. You can go. Wait. No. Wait. You can add. Sure. You're there now. Congrats. What's this? Real anime I'm driving around to. It's like an anime ending for a season of Odd Taxi. Maybe. We'll get back to you. Poop Virus. It's another anime. Like a lot of these. Oh yeah, this is what they want you driving around to. Oh, I think this is actually on my playlist. Who told you? Get it out of there. There must be a part of that that's hilarious, dude. Hold on. What the fuck? Wish I could speed up. Speed up in the song. Yikes. See, if this were on PC, we could just load all of our favorite albums on here. Be playing Persona music while we're driving around. Playing GTA music. Oh, I think Just How It Goes is my favorite one. Because it's hilarious. And it says, Just how it goes. Hold on. Music player. Play. It's just how it goes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, guys. Experience the serenity that is doing work. I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to understand. Keep the cabbage, keep the cabbage. I am so hungry. I wonder if I should just order something. What the fuck? It was making weird noise like I did something bad. You ever have infinite ammo and you're like unkillable? That's what it's all about. Whatever this is, it needs to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to... What the hell is this? There's shit in it. Don't roll! Oh, that's my shit. That's my shit. Here. Now we're setting our own adventure with this music, guys, finally. I have delivered your shit. I have no purpose. I need new purpose. Wow. Wow, I believe it.
Sorry to trouble you this late at night.
What?
Try not to travel too much.
Shut up. I saw you had orders. That looked crazy. Take. Oh, that's going right back over there. Oh! A 1 pound delivery of classified documents. I have an idea. You wouldn't travel again just to get over there. You're a fucking fiend. You're a nightmare. You're a problem. Just take the one and then go do the other thing you want to go do. It's that simple. Put it in the thing. Let me begin. No cutscenes. Just gonna go do it. Simple. Oh, it's got the it's reached the just how it goes part. That's the part that I think is hilarious. Just how it goes. It's exactly the kind of, you guys don't know the level of smarm. You gotta imagine them like closing their eyes and swaying, you know, like ooh yeah, like some Mick Jagger shit. Just slow motion. Just how it goes. Fuck out of here. Journey says, this song alone has changed my mind about Death Stranding. I've now bought it again. Yeah. Guys, this game, I want the ramp. I want to catapult myself up. And from what I understand, you must speak to an Indian first. They put the fun behind the Indian. You believe it? It doesn't get any more woke than that, man. I don't know what they're trying to do. What they're trying to say, bro. Here you go. Delivering your orders and shit. I care. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck on me. The end. The end. Cool. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you for you take care of yourself. Yep. I should do story mode shit if I'm streaming, but it's not like this is a real Death Stranding. Stop talking about deliver shit. You don't care. You want to fabricate shit. If you were gonna fabricate something, you'd fabricate like one of these nade launcher fucking guns that are hilarious, dude. Give me another one of those. You know what I'm talking about? Just hold on, hang around with that, carrying that around. Sure. You got something on your backpack there? Got something in your bag? You got 2 guns. Wow. Your mom let you have 2 guns. So we got trekking boots. Okay. Oh right, I got these special shoes. How do you repair shoes? I guess we'll never know. Say my name so I'm not missing you. I'm sorry that I'm not triggering more nonsense, but it's gonna be that dumb, I promise. Just how it goes. Just how it goes. Just how it goes. Why don't they have one big watchtower on the downside of this whole penis out here? Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. You're not carrying around one of them PCC devices, are you? Nope, that'd make too much sense. The doll it is. Daddy. Over you go. Is that it? What am I here to steal? I should have paid more attention.
Not sure there's much fun in that. There couldn't possibly only be 4 of you here.
On my way back. I'm home.
The mission says, recover high output transformers. Okay. Tell you what. I'm just gonna drive in there. No reason to believe any of these people are strong. And I have no reason to believe that I'm going to face any kind of, like, scrutiny in the way of being so powerful. Somebody just said that they liked Dollman for all of 3 seconds. How can that be true when Dollman's so awesome and hilarious, apparently? I wouldn't know. You know, a gun that was like, and I'm going to use the term, quiet, might really rock, you know? I want to be able to walk without arousing suspicion here. Yoink. I love a PCC mate. Ceramics of the XL variety. Metals of the L variety. I'm the one taking the L playing this right now. There might actually have been a Metal Gear Solid game in here somewhere. What the hell is this? Only one, of which there are 3. Is someone getting revived over there? No, stupid. These are shoes.
Here we go.
What, he's in there?
Reconnaissance complete. Nice catch.
The fucking sun is rising on my old Kentucky morn, bro. Let me just get on in there. This is looking like too much for me to carry. How do I solve this? What's with all you motherfuckers facing walls? This is crazy. Like, there might have been a patrol I meant to imagine. Yeah, it's all becoming too much for you to carry, big man. There's a fucking guy standing there with the thing I'm looking for. Large. Carry that.
Feels good.
What's that noise? Oh, it's the song cranking back up. What the fuck?
Jibba jabba jibba jabba jabba.
Jibba jabba, that's what he's saying? Oh no. Alright. Well, if the song cranks up, that must be the indicator. Oh, I can move fast while crouching. I had no idea. This whole time.
Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering.
You should have taken a look at what's inside this.
Nobody is us. A worn path is definitely the way to go.
Oh shit. Is this a lot?
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay.
What are you missing? Shit, man.
Nobody cares.
Is it stupid to try? I wanted to come back for this bark. It's just how it goes. So sorry. Holy God, man. It is just how it goes. Yeah, bro, that's just how it goes. You don't understand. No. Just how it goes. So the real question will be, no, dude, I didn't want you to do that, you fuck. Put one of them things back on the stupid thing. You can't do that. You can't do this. I don't care about that. Ceramics, chemicals, sure, anything. Idiot, get in, get in, get in this. There was like big man shit over there, man. So this is an XL 320. Pick that cargo up. This is a 200 metal right here. Pick that up. This is fucking stupid. It's getting stupid now. So who am I delivering this to even? You're the one who wants this? Take. I hope I go to the right place after this. That's all I can say. Just gonna try to squeeze in. All right, use your mind this time, Kyle. That was not going to. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Hey. Yoink. Yoink. What's up? Too full. Damn. That's just how it goes. Damn, 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 damn. It's just how it goes. You can't get him up. You can't get him out. Now it's just how it goes. Oh, cool. There's a ladder. Can I go up that with this? It's just how it goes. Oh no, 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 no. Journey. When I run into a former Microsoft employee, I'll sing "That's Just How It Goes." Yo, it's just how it goes. It's just not cool. At least they have a lot of Death Stranding to play. It's like the perfect video game, right? You wouldn't want anything else going on. This is the real game, the therapy. Wow.
That's just how it is. How to do.
Very impressive work,
Sam. Look. It's that shit you ordered.
Always looking out for us.
You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady.
Talk about a mountain of goods.
Come my lady, you're my butterfly. They make me look crazy. Come my lady, come my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come pretty baby. I'll make your legs shake and you'll make me go crazy. What you mean you'll make the lady leg shake? Does that lady include people who want to identify as ladies? Or are you a bigot? What about the people who want to identify? Are you a bigot? What about me? What about me and my identity? What about me? What about me? Everything that's happening about who? What about me? Everything me, not you. Not you, me. Duh. My God, you mean this fucking monkey video game isn't about me, a woman? Ugh. Dear Game Studios, this game's lacking diversity. Are you for real? This bitch is serious. Get all of this shit off of my... I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this shit anymore. I don't even know how to get it off, but so help me titty fucking Christ. I'ma select, oh no, not those. Not those, not yet. We're gonna put it all in my private stash, if you... Oh, well, there you go. Attached to suit resin. A likely story. Tri-cruiser loaded with chemicals and special alloy. Place in private locker. You know, Kael's had a hankering for the ability to be able to fabricate some shit that could make my backpack carry more ammo. Is that something that I might be able to do? Or would I be forced to take the boob off of my fucking backpack? I would. You're gonna take the boob off, you do. But it make more sense. It make more sense than having less ammo, Kael. No. Just take it off, bro. Just take it off. Just take off the boob. Just take the boob off. I can't remove boob. It's who I am. It's who I am. So I guess it's time. I guess it's time to be real. We gotta ask the internet. How do I unlock... Somebody in the game asked me a question, are you there? What the fuck? Did you just instinctively pull out a gun? Now, how did he do that? Did you see somebody say, are you there? How can I respond? Are You There's the name of the song. Oh my god. I thought someone was talking to me, but I'm really alone. Is this Death Stranding? The belief that my baby's alive is a real baby. What do you mean? Boob. Am I the boob? Sometimes you just gotta take a seat and think about how you're an idiot. What am I doing? I'm playing this?
Sam, you know that harmonic?
My baby's dead. Shut up, doll. I'm going to sleep. And I'm gonna pan cinematically around myself. Sometimes I thought other people were the fool. But I'm the one sitting here. Damn. Oh, his hands on the dead baby. Dead baby game. Stream.
I guess that's just how it goes. I need to go get money. I need to get groceries. I need to become ungovernable. I'm seeing a lot of people need to be who is in the conversation. I want to slide out. I don't want anybody realizing, as Kotaku and Go Media are fucked. I don't want anybody realizing. Could have been me. You too can sleep on the floor in a game created by a genius. That's what they're telling you, isn't it? You really feeling it yet, Mr. Krabs? You tell me when you're feeling it. Like, you want me to drive around and pan cinematically more? Oh my god! I meant to do it. I meant to do it. There's a song from Rick and Morty I'm thinking of. You know the one? You guys probably know that. I wonder who among you finds this game the most boring. If you think it's you, say me in the chat right now. If you think you in my chat find this game the most boring out of everybody, say me, and we're gonna have a conversation right now. We're gonna have a real conversation, because I want you to articulate something to me. And I want to see if there's multiple of you that have different answers. Okay? So, 3 of you quickly answer. Carlos, Journey of Shadow, Z Stevie, but also Pie Flinger. So, I want you to tell me what... I'm trying to tastefully... I'm trying to tastefully articulate this. But the truth is there may be no tasteful way for you to do so. I want you to tell me what kind of motherfucker you think plays this and is in love with it. Okay? So, I'm not saying that, you know, I have even accessed the kind of gameplay that I guess the game is holding. I've put 3 songs on my playlist. I'm really the worst, dude. Should I drive through the oil slick if I can help it? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. They should send somebody out there to clean that up. Tell me the type of Mara Vargas. Mara Vargas. Like Mara Jade Skywalker. Probably some double D's on that fake woman. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Deliver.
Thanks so much for stopping by. Give me a moment while I check the orders.
So, let's go. MBN Hedra says, boring isn't the issue for me. I find it pretentious. The game is for fart huffers who think they are smart and don't actually play video games. Well, you already know with some of the things that they've enabled who this is pitched at, yes, for real. And you're seeing firsthand how little experience you need to clear some of these. I'm going to take on a mission right now. I really want to order anything to take the edge off today, but what is this? These are standard orders. So I need to take on the fucking Magellan's order. That kind of sucks. get right to it. You know what? I have a better idea. I want to be able to use the ramps. How to unlock the ramps in Death Stranding 2. Just how it goes. Jesus Christ. So first of all, go to the fucking music player and shut that shit up. Turn your music up a little bit more. And then mute it. And then get off of whatever this shit is right now. Oh my god. Alrighty. Unlock ramp in Death Stranding 2. Jimmy LaRue says, I missed the showcase. Was there anything good? You're asking the wrong guy, bro. I'm really sorry. Like, that whole show was so irrelevant that I might as well have forgotten every aspect of it. There's no way the first fucking article it took me to did not show me the ramps. You know what I mean? Who's the aeronautical engineer? It's taking me to an Eric's gaming video. Who's the aeronautical engineer?
Star ranking 2. But going back into the mountains, we have the aeronautical engineer.
That's the Indian guy.
Order 122 from the Eastern Environmental Observatory by following this route.
Standard Order 122, deliver Ghost Mech factory cargo. Ow, my fucking neck. So, I need to deliver... What the fuck? So this is unabashedly a portion of the game I don't have access to. What it's showing me is shit all up in this mountain around here. And like in this area. No, not here. 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 It's in some shit right there that leads around. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Something like here. Something like that. And the musician wants me to go down into this area, but what I need is all the way over here. This whole area needs to be unlocked. And oh man, dude. It's just far away from me.
This one has several standard orders and of course lost cargo to star it up, unlocking some really cool things like the floating sentry drones, Sam launching himself in catapults, blood boomerang upgrades and more. Then we have the...
I wish you could see this. They locked... You think I'm joking. They locked all the cool shit behind this Indian guy. I don't know what to say.
The Tar Therapist. This is located just south of the F4 East Fort Knot along this route. This is unlocked through handing in lost cargo nearby, and once unlocked there are many standard orders to help increase the star rating. This one unlocks some very cool things like the level 2 canteen, which is a...
Fuck the Tar Therapist, look at this.
...cargo to star it up, unlocking some really cool things like the floating sentry drones, Sam launching himself in catapults, blood boomerang upgrades and more.
You see the catapult me launching up? This is the game I'm looking for. You understand? This is the game I'm looking for. And the ability to do like the rampy bullshit.
Changing gear,
which they know is like, you know, what people want.
Prepper hubs and facilities. Not just
And I don't have a problem with unlocking it. It just feels really behind some of the busiest work. My question is this. Why did it feel so good to unlock in like a Metal Gear Solid, and it feels so arduous and busy worky to unlock here? I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think you guys know people who can articulate things the way I can. Kyle wants to play this game the way GTA niggas will play the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to like fart around, flinging myself through this open world like the ragdoll I am. Maybe you've seen, like, you know that one mod for GTA where it's like the cars go super fast? I'd love to play like a Frogger type game with the cars going super fast across. It sounds stupid. Super fast cars, speed, some shit like that. How would I type that in? Super fast cars, GTA. Glitch, cheat. I don't know how you would like describe that. Like the way I'm typing it is foolishness, so it's like when they're all zigzagging across the street, it's like a cheat that just makes. So yeah. I feels like I'm pretty far away and I need to suck that. You know, I'll suck on that, I guess. You know, maybe if I can unlock the snowy area, I can feel like, wait a minute. I can't call that thing to me. Can I call that, maybe I need to do it from the terminal? Like it only wants to come to the base? I think we tried. I think as much as I'd love to play this on stream, I just need to come back in the middle of the night and we'll go from there. Z Stevie says you might be looking for the GTA 4 NPC fast car mod. Thank you, my man. That is so incredible how fast. GTA NPC fast car mod. Exactly. This shit go hilarious. That's how you do it, man. Still going. It's just fun. It's good fun. Fuck me. Oh shit. Whoa, dude, and some games are too queer to let you hit people. It's just a video game. It's just a video game. They're not even putting in cheats in games these days. And this is it. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. He's really going. Jesus Christ. Pinball game now. The water's like it's slowing you down. Wow. Brother. Oh my god! You can't even move! Shit! Get off the fuck! Fuck! Jesus! Okay. The NPC's just like normal. God damn! Yo, what? Yo, it's like the people who make games, they're not trying to do this. They're not trying to do this. This isn't the kind of fun that they want you having. No. Damn. So yeah, I'm fine unlocking your ramp and your catapult and your zip line and all of this shit, dude, but you could have gave some motherfuckers a little bit more gangsta in the beginning and put it on a crazy cooldown, man. You have the engine to build all of this fun shit, and to me, dude, it's just like Gotham Knights. You're Batman! You have the technology for a Batman game, but I have to unlock the ability to glide. Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. Be like if we went into Just Cause and we gotta wait 3 hours to get the grappling hook. We gotta wait until we could blow up and make some shit fall down. Like, the tech is in your game. Why am I sitting through all these cutscenes? To get to some of the... You locked all of this gangster shit behind an Indian man? Huh? Anyway, you know, it feels like I want to have the reputation of just being the guy to complain about shit, because that's what I've witnessed. I've witnessed these games journalists that people defend complain exclusively. So I'm going to try it. And if anybody ends up identifying with me in the way of like people going, yeah, I mean, you know, no offense, but wouldn't it have been cool if you even put like one of these things on the table for us and made us choose one Pokemon style? Okay, I'm only going to give you one of these. You can have the catapult straight up into the air one. You can have the auto drone, like some Division shit. You know what I mean? Flying drone with your ass. That's what I wanted to see this game be. And if it were all Metal Gear Solid shit, hell yeah, bro. I'd unlock this shit, no questions asked, baby. But a lot of it's like, oh, press the be quiet button to hold your breath and don't make noise near the BT. Oh my god, bro. Oops, look like you got caught in the ooze, so now you're going down in the ooze. Oh my god. Okay, I'm asking for too much. That's what I witnessed in the gaming space. Too much. So I'll catch you guys soon. Really should have fucked up some groceries. Who the fuck do you guys think you are? You know, I love you. Talk to you soon. I see some of your donations off screen, so keep those, or off stream, so keep those hilarious messages coming in. I love you to death. I appreciate you. Stay out of trouble. Ruben Salas says, Kyle, kind of off topic, but have you checked out the Mecha Breaks photo mode? They went hard and give you full character control. Oh man, I'm gonna have to, you know, that'll be some B-roll in my next video. Thank you for letting me know. I only played a couple of matches, but they were pretty aggressive, man. You know what I'm talking about? They were pretty rude, because it wasn't like, it looked like the EOMM hadn't kicked in yet. So it was some real devastating, like, your team, like 100 point to nothing type bullshit. It's cruel stuff. So Journey, much love and respect. You guys take it easy. Thank you for coming out to join this. It was a very impromptu thing, but if you know there's one thing that Kyle's very excited about moving forward, it's the reality of me going, how did I know? A year ago? How did I know? 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 Y'all take it easy. I'll see you guys later. Message me if anything. Bye.